Okay, so when should you cut off a toxic family member? That's the question that we're going to be answering today with a couple different stories. We're in beautiful Venice Beach right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. And the first the first question is, am I the a-hole for refusing to attend my brother's wedding because he was mean to my baby?
He was being your baby.
He was mean to my baby.
Mean?
Mean.
How dare you?
How dare Carl? Probably. I mean, babies are ugly. John actually believes all babies are ugly.
Babies are ugly. You can fight me.
John hates all babies.
It's all good.
This comes from Leo C808. Also related to John's passwords.
Dude!
I'm literally going to fight you two.
They're
There's going to be a
figure it
physical
out now.
altercation. You shut up. You shut up, Riley. You
Dude,
shut your
nice,
mouth.
nice.
Anyways, read the story.
So my brother, 32 male, has always been rude to me, 34 male. And when I first met my wife, 33, 5 years ago, he started to be rude to her as well and made fun of her because she's not as educated as him. Calling him a little stupid.
Wow. That's not cool.
That's what I do to John all the time.
That's true. I love it.
How's that college degree coming?
Not.
No. John, I love John.
A smart boy.
He's a smart boy. It was a big issue. A lot of fights in my family because of the things they said about my wife, and my parents told us to forgive them. Fine, we did. Fine. Forgiven.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like you did, but that's
Doesn't
okay.
sound like you forgave.
Like you
but
just moved on.
Maybe you forgot.
Yeah.
They said change the timer, Riley.
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. I got it.
Yep. See you later.
See ya.
It's been a great 15 minutes.
Last week, my brother was again making fun of me while we were at my friend's place. I let it slide and just laughed it off because I'm just used to it at this point. After a while, I had enough and made a comment about his appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were an ugly, you're like an ugly baby.
That's right.
You look like what John imagines babies to look like.
What I know babies to look like.
John hates babies. If
I
there's
don't
one
hate
thing
babies. They're just
that
ugly.
you should get from this stream, it's that John hates babies.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he immediately became angry and started making fun of our newborn, 2 months old, in front of everyone, including his fiance. You know you're a quality person when your first response to being thrown an insult is to make fun of the youngest person in the room.
Wow. Wouldn't be me.
Bro, you're out here hating on babies. I think this is you. This might be you.
2 months old are not ugly. Newborns
2
are
months?
ugly.
How old does a baby have to be for it to not be ugly?
Probably a few weeks.
A few weeks?
They're like instantly ugly and then they get really cute over time.
Someone
Someone
put
back me up on this.
some newborn baby pics in the Discord, and
Yeah.
John will rate your babies.
Yeah, I'll rate your babies.
Yeah, John will rate
Let's
your
do that.
babies.
What a great segment.
That actually would be a great segment. I lost it and swore at him and yelled at him. One of our friends told him to apologize, and of course he didn't. His fiance didn't tell him to apologize or stop. I told our parents that I have no interest in talking to him or his fiance, and that my wife, our baby, and I are not attending the wedding. So they're vetoing the wedding. Now my parents are telling us to attend. What will people think if we aren't there, etc.? He still hasn't said sorry and instead is saying I'm at fault because I made fun of him. So would I be the a-hole if I didn't attend the wedding? What, Riley?
Dude, look at this dono.
What? Oh, Aaron
Boom!
Odell, 50
Aaron Odell.
bucks.
Let's freaking
I
go.
also think babies are ugly. Thanks for putting your money where your mouth is.
Dude, Aaron Odell laid it on
Babies
the
are
high
ugly.
five, Aaron Odell. Let's freaking go.
Aaron, we appreciate you. Matt Hattergal always coming in quick with the donos. Thanks for the $5. I aged 10 years while waiting for you. Love you all. I'm sorry we're late. We're out here trying to stream in public.
My fault.
There's bikers
It's
going
hard.
by.
Dude,
There's
Riley looks so
sand. Is Spiffy Tiffy from the last stream or this stream?
I think that's this stream.
Yeah.
Spiffy Tiffy.
Wow.
10 gifted memberships. Shout out you.
Amazing.
We appreciate you. Also, shout out Ice Packs.
Ow, ow, ow.
Sophia went
Dude,
home
Sophia
and got
is
ice
the,
packs.
Come here.
There she is.
Sophia.
Sophia is the best because she went back and got so
Look
many
at
things for us. We
her.
forgot to get a checklist, and she is the best ever.
She's
we
the
love
best.
her.
Yeah. Shout out Sophia. W's in the chat for Sophia.
W's.
Frost, little snowflakes in the chat for the ice packs. But John, question. So
Yes,
is
sir.
OP the a-hole for not attending the wedding because they insulted the beautifulness of their baby?
I'm a little conflicted because they definitely need to like have a repercussion because it's so. Look, babies are ugly, but you
But
don't.
you can't go around saying it.
You can't go around saying it. Also, 2 months old are not ugly for the record. But
John hates babies.
I was trying to think of a punishment that's like less severe.
Oh,
but maybe
steal their firstborn.
true.
Biblical style, dude. That was for Riley.
We never had. Okay, we did. Yeah. That was the Egypt thing.
Yeah, dude. He stole the babies. It was like John. Omnipotent John.
He didn't.
Oh, yeah,
steal
they killed them. They killed them.
Did
They
you
killed
not
the
watch
babies.
Prince of Egypt?
Yeah, dude. Prince of
I
Egypt's
forgot.
dope.
I forgot about that.
Bro, you got to far out. Prince of Egypt? Prince of Egypt's dope.
I've seen it, but
Anyway,
I
but
literally
what would the punishment be?
Here's what I'm thinking. My guess is that this is the tip of the iceberg, and like the brother has picked, because there's always red flags before, right? The brother has probably done 1,000,001 things before this incident, but it's the baby thing that kind of was like the last
Yeah.
straw. It's like, hey, you can attack me. Don't come for my baby.
Don't come for my baby.
my child, my wife's child. Don't do that. So.
Yeah.
You know what? I think assuming that it's the tip of the iceberg and there's a lot more, yeah.
And it is, because if we look back at the beginning of the
Show some
story,
respect.
he started to be rude to her as well and made fun of her because she's not educated as him. So, like,
Yeah.
the brother is
Yes.
making fun of his wife for not
Yeah.
being educated.
Yeah, bro, can't do that. So I think that it is a
And
reasonable
there's
punishment.
a helicopter.
Yeah,
Can you guys
still
hear
us,
that
by the way?
helicopter?
Oftentimes, I think it might still be pretty decent. Let us know how
yeah,
that was.
Let us know if you can hear that
It's
helicopter
leaving
and
now.
if it's crazy.
It's leaving now.
Yeah,
That'd be
it's
good.
leaving.
Good for us to know.
Yeah. So what's it? So you think that is a good move?
Yeah, I would
pull
stick
out
with
of the
it.
wedding.
I think right now, stick with it.
Okay.
Pull out of the wedding.
But there is a juicy, thick update.
Oh, let's go.
Also, Duchess Cassandra says, like the stream for the Worm Queen. Worm Queen, do you want to get in here?
Yeah.
We got an extra mic right there. Come on over
Hop
here.
on in, girl.
She's walking in here. But there is some relevant comments and some updates. So Pride of our old web 8071 says, who gives a rat's booty what people will think if you don't attend? If anyone asks, tell them you were tired of his and his fiance's abuse on your family. And then Israel is colonialism says, oh man.
Boom. Hell yeah.
Oh man, I got duped by that username. Yeah, my brother is an a-hole who made fun of my newborn child, so I'm not coming to the wedding. End of story. Pride of Cape Town says, I'd announce this in a group-wide chat that you're not the least bit interested in supporting someone that bullies a newborn or the people that expect you to grim and bear it. He treated you like crap. He treated your wife like crap. Now he thinks treating your newborn like crap is fair game. To be fair to the baby, like the baby can't understand any of the insults.
Can't even defend itself.
Yeah.
It's ugly ass.
It's ugly.
Oh, sorry, that's a minute. My bad. Good joke.
Tell us how
though.
you really feel, John.
Yeah.
No.
If everyone, everyone who's just coming to the stream, the thing to pull away is John hates
John hates
newborns.
babies.
Newborn babies can be very ugly.
John hates all babies.
They can
John-
be very ugly.
No,
it's
no,
possible.
All newborn babies, John believes,
Not just newborns.
are ugly.
The
just
women and the
babies in
children
general.
too.
No, what? Whoa.
What is that from?
Star Wars. I
Star
haven't even
Wars.
seen Star Wars, and I know that.
The time to
I've
let
seen
it
Star
slide
Wars.
and laugh it off is over. It's past time to make a hard boundary and enforce it. Go no contact with him and your equally disgusting parents who are more concerned with appearances than the fact that their golden child just bullied their newborn grandson. Take your time reestablishing contact once they prove they've changed their ways, and block anyone else who tried to give you shit about this. They're less important than your kid. Maybe him and his fiance plan to kick puppies on their honeymoon as a nice bonding activity. Judgment, not the a-hole. And there is an update, but what do you think? Is OP the a-hole, not the a-hole? What do you think? Put your answers in the chat. But John,
Let
what do
us
you think?
know. I will admit I was slightly distracted about all this baby talk in the chat.
Babies.
Yeah, what is
but-
the baby talk?
Everyone is saying hashtag John hates babies. That's
Yeah.
the baby talk.
It's only because he's recently a father.
Trending on
That's
Twitter.
incorrect. That would be hilarious if it was trending on Twitter. Can
Yeah.
we do that
Let's
sometime?
John
trend
hates
something
babies.
on Twitter.
Let's trend something on Twitter.
Hashtag John hates babies.
Hashtag, you know what? I would be
2024.
okay with that.
John hates babies.
For I would take one
John
for the team.
Fry hates babies.
I would
Yeah.
take one for the team and say, hey, if we can get the gang OK Storytime
Dude, you
fam
should totally
trending on
take
Twitter.
a baby for the team. Team baby would be dope.
Dude, we
Abduct a baby for the OK house.
John Fry abducts babies.
John Fry abducts
2024.
I'll have you know,
babies.
I have 5
Calls
stars on
them
certain
ugly.
babysitting websites.
Dude, it's the perfect
Wow.
cover. You build up the cred and then you steal
How many
them.
stars do you have, Sophia?
5 stars.
Are you
We're-
on that website?
Boom.
I'm on
Wow.
Bambino,
What's Bambino?
the babysitting website.
Whack.
So you're telling me right now, I can have you babysit a child of mine?
Dude,
Right
easy.
now.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Wait, both of you?
I would
Yeah,
babysit the
double
crap out of
team
your
it.
children.
Like, I have to go to the app and do all that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
you could
freaking go.
Wait,
Did you guys hear
so
that?
you could
Oh,
we
wait.
could
I mean, I'm
request
not-
you right now.
No, not right
To
now.
babysit?
I'm not
Me?
active right now.
It's. I don't know if my profile is still live,
Yeah,
but
my
it is
profile's not
possible.
live.
If someone
It does
honestly,
say I'm CPR certified, but that is
But
out of
you
date.
lied.
Well,
Okay.
no, it expired.
here we go, guys. If you actually find and are able, the first person who is
Yeah.
able to book, I will babysit your child for one night. If you actually do that,
Should we put our Bambino
I'm
channels
literally
on live?
not even joking. What?
Should I put my thing back up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's both do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, you're gonna have to go to like Antarctica.
Oh, only in LA.
Yeah, it's
Only in LA.
Oh, that's
Come on.
I do
No,
have-
it's a thing.
Boo.
I have veto
Boo.
rights on
Boo.
location,
Yeah.
like within a radius of like
I
10
want
miles,
you to
which
do
is like most
one
of
in
LA.
Colombia.
10 miles.
Who's the
How
who
do you-
lives the
can't
furthest
babysit your
away?
children in
We should
Colombia.
do that.
I'm so sorry.
But
Legally, I can't.
update.
Anyways, let's
So
get
for
into it.
those of you saying this is a made-up story, it is not made up. This really happened, and I wish I were making it up. We went over to my parents' house last night. My brother was there as well. My parents start telling me to just move on and forget about it. That my brother has told them that he is sorry for what he said and that he says he made a mistake. Which we do love a repentant king.
What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's apologizing
He's
for.
So TLDR for everyone
Yeah,
coming
give
into
me
the
a
stream
TLDR.
and for Sophia, who is also coming into the stream.
Yeah, after
basically,
getting everything.
OP's brother was making fun of his wife's intelligence and saying she was uneducated. And
His-
then
wait,
was like,
brother OP's wife's
OP's
intelligence?
brother was making fun of OP's wife.
Okay, yeah.
And wife, yeah. And the brother was making fun of OP while they were at a friend's place, and then OP clapped back, and then the brother was like, "Well, your baby is ugly, and I hate it." And then OP's like, "Well, I'm not coming to your wedding." And
Okay.
OP's like, "Am I the a-hole for not coming to your
No,
wedding?"
this brother sounds awful.
And it's not like the first time either.
Yeah.
But
Told
So-
the wife. Bad.
going in, we went over to my parents' house that my brother has told them he is sorry for what he said, and he says he just made a mistake. I told them, how can I just forget about it? And if he is as remorseful as you guys are saying, then he could have apologized to my family and me, but he has not, and it has been over a week at this point. So I think the parents are telling OP that the brother is sorry,
Right.
but
Oh.
the
He hasn't
brother
done it
is not
directly.
saying it himself.
That's even
to
worse.
the family.
So whack.
That my brother said he had made fun of my baby because I made fun of him. I tell him I responded back to you, and even if I made fun of you first, your automatic response is to make fun of a baby and not me. You think you're justified in making fun of my baby for no reason? Yeah, it would be crazy to just like call like all babies ugly for no reason whatsoever.
You don't need to just go around saying the
Well,
truth like
is
that.
he calling all babies
on.
ugly?
No, he's calling that
What are the
baby
what
in
are the
specific
qualifications for OP's baby being ugly?
ugly. Yeah, show me why this baby is
Yeah,
ugly.
why is the
Prove
brother
it.
saying he's
Here are a
ugly?
few of my least favorite things.
Yeah, give us a
about my
breakdown.
baby.
Write a report.
Giant big ears and skin that is ugly, teeth that I hate, and your baby looks fugly. That's a few of my least favorite things.
Oh,
on,
now I see.
nothing?
No, I thought
Okay,
that was an
guys.
actual thing.
Nothing.
When we get to the end of the story, remember Sam's song.
I don't hate you, baby Godzilla.
No, remember the song
I
because it's gonna be
relevant.
funny.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
really?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, not
Anyway.
funny, but
You think you're just?
We'll
He
see.
literally says yes, he is justified. My parents didn't tell him to stop. I asked him, so if I made fun of your baby when you have one, would you be right? Would I be justified? He doesn't answer. I ask him about this 3 more times. He doesn't respond. That let me know that no, if the roles were reversed, I wouldn't be justified. Then my brother says that he will apologize to me if I apologize to him first.
For what?
We got an apology standoff here.
But
You
there's
apologize.
nothing to apologize for.
Exactly. See, you're doing a perfect impression of him. What
What do I have to
do I need to
apologize
apologize for?
I said what I feel.
I said the
no,
truth.
No.
I said the
OP.
truth.
Oh my God. Putting so much blame on me. Good gravy.
My favorite thing to do with John. And John's
That's true.
favorite thing to do is CrossFit.
Why am I catching so much shrapnel today?
John is the baby in this story. Just innocent.
Damn, you just called me ugly, Sophia.
Damn, for no
Bro.
reason.
No, I meant
Wow,
you're
here I
catching-
was thinking we were
John's
homies,
catching
but
strays.
Strays.
all right, dude, catching
John's
strays today.
John's
My
catching so many
goodness
strays.
gracious.
Well, anyway,
Anywho.
I told him, why would I ever apologize for making fun of him with a comment about him when he was making fun of me for hours until I snapped back and responded
For
back.
hours?
Hours.
Crazy.
And his automatic response was not to make fun of me, but to insult my newborn. I asked them to explain why they think I need to apologize to him first when I don't think I'm in the wrong here. They don't explain and start calling me a Jon Snow, a useless, etc. I can't. I don't want to say.
I
the-
like that. I like
yeah,
that. I like
yeah.
that.
You're
I'm a
nothing
little lost, but-
you're nothing but a filthy,
Oh, okay.
Inglorious.
inglorious.
Ah, gotcha,
There you
gotcha,
go.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Custard.
Custard, yeah. Colonel Custard. That's pretty crazy that they go
His
straight to the
parents said
custard.
that?
Yeah.
His parents said that to him?
My mom is like, families always fight and they make up. I say, yes, families fight. Siblings have arguments amongst themselves, but they don't stoop so low and start making fun of babies or children for no reason at all. At this point, I'm pissed. I tell them, what kind of grandparents are you that you are faulting me for sticking up for my baby and not tolerating him making fun of my baby?
Straight up.
And again, it's not just like the one instance of making fun of the baby.
It's
It
hours
is-
of making fun of him.
It's hours
Multiple
and years
times.
Yeah.
and years
Yeah.
of this kind of treatment. So
Yeah.
Making fun of his wife as well.
honestly, if someone made fun of my baby, I feel like I would like be thinking they were joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, your baby's so ugly. I would be like, haha, who does that? Like to actually
Ahaha,
to
who
s-
does that?
who seriously call a baby ugly is kind of crazy.
yeah. And I guess you can kind of tell,
What?
like, if someone's being seriously calling a baby ugly or not.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would know.
You would
How? Okay, differentiate. Like do both.
yeah.
Yeah.
Say how you would do it.
if you were
Oh,
joking,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
how
Joking.
you would do it
Yeah.
if you were
And
serious.
how you do it
Sam's
if you're
the baby,
serious.
Yeah, I mean,
and
okay.
I'm the aunt.
Yeah.
I mean, your baby's so ugly, you know, like it's crazy.
Oh,
'cause
that's
it's ac-
funny.
It's actually
Ha, ha, ha,
adorable.
ha.
It's actually
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
adorable.
all right, and then
Your baby's ugly, so shut up
dang.
Why would you say that to my baby?
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
crazy.
ugly.
That's how
And
you
we're back.
handle
And
it.
that's
And
and
scene.
that's how you punch a baby. I tell them, if you think I'm wrong for sticking up for my baby, then why don't you guys call Dad's brother and apologize to him? We're getting some side note backstory.
Dad's brother.
Yeah. Side note, a few years ago, we found out my dad's brother was spreading false rumors about my brother, and my parents haven't talked to him since. So because the dad's brother was speaking poorly about OP's brother,
Was it false rumors though?
or was it real rumors? I don't know. We'll find out. I tell them Dad's brother has emailed you, said sorry that he was wrong, so why don't you guys call him, apologize, and make up? Dad starts calling me an a-hole, a custard, all kinds of names. I respond back that I'm just following your line of thought. Also, what parent just calls their kid a can I say bastard?
You just said it.
I can say bastard.
Just say custard.
I feel like
I feel like
I
they
feel
say
like
bastard all the
they're
time.
not gonna.
I feel
make
like
us-
bastard is fine.
Stop saying.
We could message our person.
I think
and
bastard's
ask,
okay.
But yeah, I
Okay.
think it's okay.
I'm going to say bastard.
Okay.
Yeah, who calls their kid? I feel like the worst thing that you could do as a parent is call your child a bastard.
because it's like you're not my kid.
Yeah, exactly.
You're no kid of. You're no son of
You're
mine.
no son of mine. You're nothing
Don't
but a
snow.
bastard. Or I guess it's an illegitimate child, right? Technically.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
one person is the real parent.
So you're
but
just
then another
admitting
person is not.
to cheating, if anything.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, why are you sleeping around, Dad?
Yeah.
Why don't you keep it in your
you
pants?
Sleeping around. Such a
But-
good point.
Going back to the bastardization of this story, so I can't believe that I am being labeled for this mess. Oh, sorry. I respond back that I'm just following your line of thought. At this point, I knew that it wasn't going to be resolved, so my wife and I left. My brother hasn't apologized, and I will never apologize, and that's where we stand now. Just like I will never apologize for asking, where are the ice packs?
I gave them
Where
time.
are they?
What?
I said, should I put them on? You said, sit down.
Should-
Oh, sorry.
Also,
Do
we
the
should probably
ice
get the
packs on? I got it.
tripods up.
Did we do that?
Yeah.
They're shaking.
Is it shaky, y'all? Are you seeing
I
shake?
saw some comments of people saying it was shaky.
Okay, we're going to switch out for
For the
tripod.
videos after, too.
Yeah.
Facebook, all that jazz.
We'll get
Yeah.
it. I'll
Facebook.
fix it.
I never thought that. Why would I apologize to him? I can't believe that I'm still being labeled for this mess. How can I be at fault for not tolerating him for making fun of a baby? How can I be at fault for not wanting to apologize to him? I don't think I owe him an apology. If he can dish it, then he should be able to take it. He shouldn't have responded with making fun of my baby, and that too in front of multiple people. I never thought my family would think it's okay to make fun of a newborn. And there is an edit and some relevant comments, but really quick.
Yes.
Do you think OP is further justified in sticking by and not apologizing when the parents call him a bastard and also his brother won't back down about basically saying that his baby is ugly?
Further justified, and I'm curious for a poll of no contact or nah.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, no
curious.
contact.
I want to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what
Can we put a
the
poll up
OK
there?
fam thinks.
You guys want to come on the podcast?
Don't invite them.
No? Why not?
We're talking about
We could just ask them what's the worst thing your parents have called you.
no. Don't invite children on podcasts, Sam.
Why
We don't-
not?
We don't know where their parents are. Don't.
Where are your
Do it.
parents?
Stop.
Can you have kids on a podcast?
No,
Yeah,
you
you
We
can.
can't.
had
We
kids,
had kids on a podcast.
That was
You shouldn't have
a better
kids on a
format for
podcast.
it.
Yeah.
Our old, if you guys have seen that viral clip, it was a great clip.
Yeah, it's a great clip. So, are we getting that stream up or that? Do
Yeah,
not.
Sorry, one sec. Patience.
But what do you think? Do you think OP is justified in going no
Yeah.
contact?
100%.
Why?
Because these parents are mean and nasty. And they keep doubling down on their nastiness. And when someone doubles down on their nastiness, you just gotta toss them.
While I don't expect them to change necessarily, I do think we need a kumbaya, come to the table, come to Jesus moment and sit down and be like, listen, like, this is insane. You need to know that. And like, if you don't change your behavior, me, my kid and my wife, we're not going to be in your lives anymore. Like we want to be, we want them to have, you know, the paternal grandparents in their life and everything. But like, if you guys don't change your behavior and change it like fast and then see what they say.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's but the thing is, like, I feel like OP has tried to have that
Yeah, I
come
feel
to
like he's
Jesus
already had
multiple
that.
times. I don't
Like,
know
he-
if it's I don't it
Has
doesn't
he?
feel
But
like
he
it's gonna
hasn't.
happen.
He hasn't threatened to like
To leave.
to leave. I wonder if they're like, you know, we see all these stories where the grandparents are like, cut off of the grandbaby. Oh no! And then
But they seem to not like this baby.
well, the brother is making fun. I would give them this.
Oh yeah, why does
final
the whole
shot.
family hate the baby?
What did the grandparents say about the baby? I don't think they've. I mean, they've not. They
Well,
didn't
it's the
defend
parents.
the baby.
It's the grandparents of the
Grandparents.
baby. It's the parents of OP.
Yeah, sorry, the
Um,
grandparents said that's my bad.
The grandparents of the baby. I
OP's
mean,
parents.
they've kind of just supported the brother. It sounds like the brother
Yeah.
is like a golden child. And
They're secondhand calling the baby ugly.
Yeah, by supporting it.
Yeah.
It's like, I support the person that calls the baby ugly. Thus, by transitive property,
Boom.
I am calling
Yeah.
the baby ugly.
That's right.
Wow. And you
And-
support John.
Yeah, that is true. Am I calling babies ugly?
Me, I am.
Yeah. John, would you invite a baby on this podcast?
Can't even talk.
Can't
Except
even
for that baby
talk.
that wants to go to
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
me,
hotel.
me.
I'd invite that
Oh
baby on the
my
podcast.
gosh.
That's a great
That
baby.
baby terrifies me.
What baby?
It just said me. It's not. It's not special at all.
No.
What baby?
It's
It's a baby that says, "Who wants to go to the hotel?" Oh, me.
No.
Babies
Tell
mimic
him,
things
Sophia,
all the
tell
time.
him.
I don't
Wait,
understand.
which one is it?
You want to come
Tell
on?
He's conscious.
He's conscious.
Yeah, come on the show.
Come on the show.
Come on the show.
Come on,
Come
baby.
on the show.
People.
Oh,
See,
Come on.
if
We
one
had
of you
someone-
guys were here, you guys could come on
Who
our
wants
show.
to go
Why
to
does
the...
Riley always look so good?
Someone
Anyways,
tell me where they want to go.
But that is the there's a little edit. So
okay, yeah.
wow, just wow. Dad called, quote unquote dad. I answered. He asked if I'm going to be at the wedding. Told him no. Why would I go after everything? He says, so you want everyone to know about this? I didn't respond. He then says to me, I hope you end up on the streets.
Damn.
And
Yeah, cut
not
them
like on
off.
the streets recording a kick butt podcast.
Yeah.
Just on the streets.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
Just I mean, like the language that they're using towards their own son is just
It's
wild.
crazy. It's
Insanity.
crazy. I say, how can you say that? And he responds, yeah, I hope you end up in the streets. And I respond, wow, you're really wishing your children end up on the streets? He says, yes, you are a bastard. And I hung up. This is just too much for me. I have no interest in talking to any of them. And that's where it ends. That's where it ends.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Well, there's some relevant comments. Do you want me to
Okay.
read those?
Read the relevant comments. They are very relevant.
All right, fine. I'm reading the relevant comments.
You're about to find out why.
All right. So,
I know too much.
relevant comments. All right. The worst part is your brother isn't the biggest issue in the situation. Your parents are enabling his assholery, and when they hear the true story, ask you to apologize first. You stood your ground and didn't give them what they wanted. This will go one of two ways. They'll respect you more and won't treat you as a pushover, or they won't talk to you. Either way, I think you come out ahead. You don't need that type of toxicity around your newborn, which is true. It's like this is a like, yes, these parents are terrible for OP right now, but you don't want toxicity anywhere around your children.
Yeah.
Because that will only imprint and make things worse.
At least an adult is like more like aware of like, okay, I can go to therapy and work on it. The kid is like defenseless.
Yeah. Kid is defenseless,
Yeah.
Toxicity.
which is why John loves to call them ugly.
Kicking kids.
Side note, nice work, Dad, sticking up for your child like that while staying calm. If anyone in my family made fun of one of my children, even at their ages, I'd throw hands. Iron Mike 11B says, you need to consider cutting them off. He is apparently the golden child of the family based on how your parents treat him versus how they treat you. You can throw reality in their face all day and they will still side with him. And Mobius Stripping says, nowhere have you said what any of this making fun of consists, though. Like, there's really big difference between saying your newborn is ugly and, for example, a racial slur. OP responds, him and his fiance have made fun of my wife in the past for being darker in color than them. He called my baby a racist word.
Done.
See?
Done.
It was relevant.
Wow.
That's why.
Instantly
That is
done.
so bad.
They were racist.
Instantly done.
That's why he said that the brother was insulting the woman's intelligence and calling the baby ugly.
Oh my
because
God.
he's a racist.
Whoa.
Instantly cut off.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Instantly done.
Yeah,
Instantly
done.
Done.
There's no
You don't
Get
room.
need
him
that
out
in
of
your
there.
life.
Everyone
You don't need
says
that.
no contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, no contact. Do we have a poll?
Yeah.
Nice.
No
Oh, yeah.
contact.
No contact. I
Yep.
agree. I mean, like the last bit cements it, but I feel like honestly, like everything before, even if it was mild insults,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cut off. Yeah,
I agree.
dude. But should we hit this next story?
Let's do it. And maybe do we get some tripod and ice
Oh,
pack
yeah.
action
Should we
going
switch
on?
out?
And we can
Yeah.
read. I can read some. We can read some donos.
Yeah. Also, Sophia.
Oh, wait. We have a guest. We have a guest
Oh.
coming.
Whoa,
We have
who?
a guest.
Yeah,
Oh,
come on. We got questions. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Inglés?
no, Ingles.
Ah.
Do you want to just show your face? He's not a child. Don't worry.
Mi no habla inglés.
He just sits down. What
uh,
value does this?
God.
¿Cómo estás?
He's
Muy
gone.
bien. Does he
Yeah,
speak
that'll be great
Spanish?
content. We
That-
just
He-
can't.
he
cut
Bro,
looks like
I
he
can,
spoke
I can
French.
speak broken Spanish.
I think he was French.
You guys
That
want to come
that
on the
would be a
podcast?
fantastic interview. If you want to join us,
Come
we'd
sit.
love to have you.
Come sit.
Yeah,
We're talking to the people
Come
right now,
sit.
everyone.
Look, they're behind him. See? These people right here.
Hey.
Come sit down.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Have
Yeah.
a seat.
Come sit.
Yeah.
We have a new friend.
Hello.
Hello.
Take a seat in our waiting
All
room.
right. What's your name?
Kim.
Kim. Have you thought of having children or are thinking about having children?
Yeah, first I was not willing to have it all.
Yeah.
But now I'm really thinking having.
If
Nice.
someone insulted your baby and called it ugly, and it was a close family member, what would you do? Would you be mad?
Yeah, of course. I'd not handle that. I mean, I would not accept that.
Yeah.
Like, how would you not accept it? Would you like shove the baby ugly aggressor away, or like, what would you say back?
Yeah, well, that's a tough question. Never thought of that.
We just read a
it.
story about people calling babies ugly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a couple nephews as well, and I thought that a lot. And
That they were ugly?
no, that they, if people call them ugly or about her hair or something like
Yeah.
this, and how we would react, and I would
Yeah, you
say,
can keep it closer. Too.
and I would say that I'd be mad at it, and I would not accept it, and I would confront the person that say
Yeah.
that to her,
Oh,
and
wow.
I'd say, well, it's a child, you know, and
Wait, so there's people in your family that are calling your nephews and nieces ugly?
no,
Who's calling?
not that I know.
Oh, not
He was
that-
he was thinking
You were
through,
this
you know,
is
like,
a
okay, if this
hypothetical.
happens,
This is a
just
hypothetical.
protect my
Okay,
kid.
okay, all right,
Yes,
all right, okay. I
that's
thought
close.
this was entering into reality.
No,
for a
actually,
second.
there was an uncle that did it.
That called you
Wow.
one of your
yeah,
nephews
my
ugly?
nephew. Yeah, that's
What did he say?
it. He said about my fiancé. Oh, my fiancé. My what is called the nephew, but a woman.
Yeah.
Niece.
Niece. Yeah, that's right. That make fun of her hair.
Really?
Yeah, and her mom just like push him away,
Really?
and it was like it was a party, you know, and it was a mess. So
Yeah.
But honestly, good for the mom for sticking up for her kid.
100%.
I feel
Yeah.
like
she
there's,
stepped out.
yeah, I feel like, I know hair is such like a personal thing.
Very,
too.
very much so. And again, it's a child.
Yeah.
Like an adult has more wherewithal to like, you know, say something
Yeah.
back, you can handle it, but
Yeah, yeah.
but a kid, I feel like, does not have the tools and could
That
really imprint.
that it did make cause a trauma on her,
Yeah.
and now
Yeah.
every time that she goes to the bathroom, he like make her hand wet and pass in the hair, so she not feel like I
Awful.
need to have
Oh, so she,
hair.
that literally changed how she did her hair
Yeah. Yep.
because
Changed
of that
her.
comment. See, the kids are like so impressionable, and
Yeah.
like one mean comment could change how a kid like, you know, feels and their self-confidence and stuff. So good on the, good on the mom for sticking up, and thanks for coming on the pod.
Yeah.
Sure, wow.
Yeah.
What was your name again?
Brazil,
Oh, if you were from Brazil, what was your name?
Kim.
Kim.
Yeah.
Kim from Brazil.
Yes,
everyone.
give it
Thanks
up,
for
ladies and
coming on. Yeah. W's in the chat for Kim.
W's
Thanks for
in
coming
the
on.
shot.
All right, should we hit this next story?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I
Called
got you.
Okay,
Story
story
Time.
time. Do you guys want to come on next? Okay. Wait 1 sec. Should we have them come on for the story?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You could be a.
do it.
I'll like. You can
I'll-
listen to this story and then you'll judge.
Yes. So we
Uh,
basically have these stories that people send in, and you can kind of like give your take, and we'll ask
Yeah.
you for your thoughts, and maybe get some context for you as well.
You wanna?
Cool.
Indeed.
What was your name?
Yeah. Do
Emily.
we not have 4? Hold on 1 second.
Hi, I'm Emily.
This is wait, Riley's.
Oh wait,
Right.
right? Because yeah,
This
that's
is
his-
Emily. She's gonna join and give
Yeah, here.
her thoughts on this next
There you
story.
go. And hold it
Okay.
right up here. Boom. Perfect.
Also, Sophia, could you
Oh.
write a new sign that just says "Sit here" if you want to be on our podcast? Yeah.
I came here to talk about my mom.
Oh.
Aha.
Oh, sick. You have a family member story.
I do. I actually cut her off for a whole year.
So don't say anything else.
Yes.
Emily, chill. We gotta wait.
Chill.
All right, we're gonna tell this story, and then you're gonna give advice based on what you've been through yourself.
Okay.
Sick. Yes, we have one.
There was another. Sophia, I'm seeing a story. If I didn't invite my brother and his family to my wedding, is this the same? Rare fennel.
This is. It's
528 S2.
yeah 528 S2.
It looks like the same.
What do you
But
mean?
Would I be the a-hole if I didn't invite my brother and his family to my wedding?
The
The other one
Okay.
This is the different one. This is a
Got
different
it. Awesome. Okie dokie.
All right.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go.
Oh, so the brothers are talking to you guys.
Yep. They're in our ears. Would I be the a-hole if I didn't invite my brother and his family to my wedding?
Wait. Riley needs a sec.
Oh,
Okay.
we good? All right, just kidding. Ready?
Yeah.
Would I be the a-hole if I didn't invite my brother and his family to my wedding?
Yes.
You just might be.
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
This comes from Rare Fennel 5959, who says, bit of a backstory to explain how we got to where we are today. Sorry, this is going to be a long read for this story. I will be using fake names. My brother, now 36 male, we'll call him Paul. Me, 21 female, are 15 years apart in age, and he is the eldest of all of the siblings.
Yeah.
About 60 years ago, he found out that he had fertility issues when trying for his first daughter. Him and his wife, now 34 female, we'll call her Charlotte, went through IVF and had their first daughter back in 2017 and didn't try to have another child again until 2020.
Shout out to them because IVF is hard and it does not often work and it's expensive.
Not easy, dude.
Not easy.
Not easy. When you can't shoot,
When you can't shoot, you gotta have
don't
someone
give
assist.
yourself the boot.
You gotta
And-
get like a
Yeah.
Scotty. What is Scottie Pippen? Who was the guy?
Scottie
that helped?
Pippen.
MJ and
Who-
Scottie
yeah,
Pippen?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
if you're an MJ and can't shoot, you gotta have a Scottie
IVF
Pippen
is Scottie
that,
Pippen.
Yep.
that gives you the assist.
What an analogy.
That works. That works.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Thanks. Riley, our resident basketball expert.
Yeah.
He's
But
very good. He did not miss any basketball shots today.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
But during that time, I found out that I was pregnant.
Oh.
I was 18 years old at the time.
Oh.
It wasn't a planned pregnancy, but me and my now fiance, 22 male, we'll call him Leon, had the support we needed from my parents. We tried to keep it to ourselves as long as we could, but with me struggling with morning sickness very badly, my brother started to question what was wrong with me, so we made the decision to tell Paul, Charlotte, and my older brother, now 27, David, and his now wife, Emily.
So Paul and Charlotte are the people that had fertility issues.
Yeah, the fertility
Okay.
issues. Yes. Well, this caused crap to hit the fan.
Oh no.
Okay.
Messy.
David and Emily, the ones who aren't going through IVF, were excited for me and Leon, my boyfriend. Shooby-dooby-doo. Where'd
There's
you
so
go,
many
Leon?
characters in this story.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to give you guys
Yeah.
as much
Are you
context
lost,
as
Emily?
possible.
I am very lost.
Okay.
I can, we
Don't
do
know
this thing
what's
called
happening.
TLDR,
Yeah,
where we
yeah.
explain what's going on. So basically, OP has this sibling and her husband. They're trying to have babies through IVF, like they basically can't have babies. OP is the author,
Yeah.
for clarity.
Okay.
Yes. The author just found out she got pregnant by accident. So we also have a little thing on the show we call ICU.
Mm.
Put an ICU in the comments if you see what's going to happen. It basically, I'm predicting right now, conspiracy theory, that the sister is going to be mad that OP had a baby so easily without IVF.
Yeah.
I not only think that she's going to be mad, I think she's going to want to steal
Yeah.
the baby. I think there's going to be
ask
some
for the baby.
baby stealing.
This
Tell 'em.
actually happened to my friend.
You are joking.
I'm not
How do
joking.
you
Really?
have? Oh my goodness
Why are
gracious.
you a wealth of crazy stories? All right.
Also, we're going for another 30 minutes.
Oh, did we hit our goal?
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah Newland, thanks for the
Sarah
75 tip. I'm in the middle of moving and y'all help the time go by. I have a story
Hey.
on the subreddit for you guys. Update to the Am I the A-hole for making my senior parents homeless.
I think that this is where the story's going, though, because that's like exactly what happened with my friend. Like,
Oh my.
to the T. Like, her boyfriend's sister was like doing the process of like trying to have a
Of
kid
IVF, yeah.
and all that, and then she got pregnant with her boyfriend on accident, and then like it became this whole situation.
I'm
where she
entitled
was,
to your
like,
baby type
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah,
Give me your
like
baby.
It's
like,
crazy.
and then she's like coming out to see her when she's like birthing the child, like immediately wanting to hold the kid and everything, and was like,
God.
Oh, because
just
she
feeling
wants it to
like-
bond with her.
yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was just some crazy like situation where she was just
That is wild. We will get
Yeah.
more deets on that
Yeah,
story.
that's crazy.
You're the perfect person for
yeah,
this.
Emily is the. We lucked out with Emily. Shout out Emily.
W's in the chat for
W's in the
Emily.
chat. for Emily.
Yes,
W's
W's
also-
in the chat for Emily. Wait, also I'm in this story.
Wait.
I am.
Let's
this
go back to the
person.
story.
Oh my gosh, yes. Doobie doobie doop. David and Emily were excited for me and Leon, my boyfriend, and congratulated us, whereas Paul started to shout and cause a scene and then went to the pub with Charlotte without saying a word. David and Emily made sure that I was okay and then went to the pub to try and calm Paul and Charlotte down. My parents and I and Leon were stunned at the response, as we have always been a close family and just weren't expecting the reaction that we got.
Why are they yelling?
Because
we don't know
of
yet.
reasons we think. We don't know for sure yet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're yelling?
Later on that week, Paul and Charlotte had the news that she was also pregnant, but not long after, we were called back to say it was a chemical pregnancy and they weren't actually expecting. So you can imagine it made the situation a lot worse.
So they thought they were going to have another child.
But nope.
And so now they're going to want that baby
Yes.
stealing.
Baby
stealing.
Baby stealers.
Baby stealers.
On the prowl. It's about to happen. Get ready. So Paul and Charlotte stopped talking to me after this. This went on for a few months and was also interfering and straining my parents' relationship with Paul, as my parents supported the fact that me and Leon wanted to keep the baby, with us being so young and due to Leon being kicked out of his narcissistic
Wait, so the
mother's house.
parents are like, yes, you not only should the other kids steal your baby, but we endorse it.
No.
That's what I thought.
This went on a few months, and it was also interfering and straining my parents' relationship with Paul, as my parents supported the fact that me and Leon wanted to keep our baby.
Okay, so the parents are supporting
They're mad
OP.
at OP's partner, and the parents.
Everybody's mad.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Wait.
Because
wait. So
Yes.
who's mad at who?
So we have our evil couple.
Yes.
The evil couple, Paul and Charlotte.
They're evil now.
They're mad at
evil.
everyone.
Okay.
The evil couple is just mad at everyone.
Because they were trying to have a baby and couldn't.
They're like,
Because they're evil.
Because
Yeah,
they're evil.
you're like, you're having a baby. How dare you? How dare your uterus work? First off. Second off, my parents, how dare you support her having a baby and us not being able to steal it? We don't know yet, but that's what
And then who are the parents mad at?
the parents are mad at the evil couple.
Okay, good.
The parents are on good team good.
Okay, so the
Team
only
good.
people that are evil are this couple. Evil
Paul and
couple
Charlotte, the
is,
evil
okay,
couple, they're the
sweet.
only ones evil.
All right.
We're good so far.
I am here.
Here we are.
Present.
Reading comprehension.
Hannah, there are so many names. And Sam needs better
although I have to
reading
say, our guest
comprehension.
Emily is kind of crushing it right now. She's keeping up. She's keeping up.
I would
This is
say-
true.
All
say
right.
so.
Shout out Emily for being the
W's
MVP.
in the chat again for Emily.
I've been through this,
Best
guys.
guest ever.
I mean, I feel like this is last week.
Oh my goodness. So, Evil Paul, made lots of very nasty comments to my mom, saying that she was a bad mother for letting me have the baby and that I would never be a good mother and it was unfair. He also stated that he didn't trust me around his daughter, my niece. This went throughout my whole pregnancy, and I had very little contact with my good sibling couple, David and Emily, as well as David and Paul working together. That's even worse. David felt like he couldn't get close to me because Paul would have kicked off even more. So I think the evil brother-in-law and the good brother-in-law work together.
And like the good brother-in-law feels like he can't get close to OP because
He's going to cause problems at work.
Oh, dude,
This is so intertwined.
there's so many moving parts here.
That's
My
why you don't
goodness.
work with family.
Facts.
Oh.
Yeah, that's such a
That's
good
one of the
point.
10 crack commandments, you
I
know?
would never work with a family member.
Yeah, I
Family?
would never work with my sister.
No.
I couldn't imagine
I
working
couldn't
with my
imagine
sister.
doing
It would be
that.
terrible. It would.
I don't even
and
talk
if,
to my sister.
and if you live
Back
with
to
her-
the reason I'm sitting here.
If you live with her,
Emily just keeps dropping the big. We need to get to Emily's story ASAP.
we're gonna get to Emily's story in
very
a bit.
soon. So, at the beginning of 2021, I gave birth to me and Leo's beautiful son. And I had a very traumatic birth, which resulted in me nearly passing away.
Oh my
and
God.
with it still being a lockdown, I was only allowed to have my mom in the delivery room and in the theater rooms. And not long after that, I gave birth and she had to leave. With the birth and the stress of my family falling apart, I developed really bad postpartum depression and also struggled for many months, nearly up to a year. This obviously made the evil couple, Paul and Charlotte, very happy, as they couldn't wait to tell everyone that they told us this would happen. Evil. Evil. At the end of 2021, me and my boyfriend Leo moved into our own place. Leon moved into our own place, and my parents look after our son as my mental health had gotten so bad I nearly unalived myself. During this time, Paul and Charlotte, the evil couple, had gone through another round of IVF, and Charlotte became pregnant with their second daughter.
Okay.
Do we think, Emily, our guest, do we think they'll stop? Yes or no?
Stop what?
Stop being evil.
No.
Talk that talk,
What?
Emily.
Like, no.
Evil
Talk
people
that
don't
talk.
stop being evil.
So fast forward a year later, at the beginning of 2022, my mental health had gotten a lot better, and our son moved in with us as I was able to look after him again. With still no contact from evil Paul and Charlotte, for over a year, I had nearly given up on our relationship, even with my attempts to get a hold of them, sending birthday cards, presents, Christmas presents. And then in the summer of 2022, Paul reached out to me and asked to meet evil Paul.
Evil Paul.
We had a coffee, not an evil coffee, and sat down and spoke about random things at first, which was very awkward. But after about an hour, he said he wanted to move forward and start again. I agreed and said I just wanted my brother back. With no apology from him, I still decided I would let it go and move on.
Emily, would you have let it go?
Yeah.
Shout out Emily. Emily's forgiving.
The bigger person.
Bigger person.
My goodness. I would see Paul every once in a while for family events, but never met up one-on-one after that initial meeting. Skip to spring 2023. David and Charlotte, the good sibling couple, got married. Me and Paul had some conversations, but not many. A few months after that was my 21st birthday. OP is literally so young going through all this, by the way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
when she got
18.
pregnant.
A few months after that was my 21st birthday. David and Emily, the good people, bought me a really nice birthday gift, and I got a text from Paul that evening of my birthday wishing me a happy birthday. No card, no present, even though the month before I had given him a birthday card and a small present.
Also so thoughtful at 21.
Right?
Like, that's crazy.
With a baby?
With a baby.
Postpartum depression. Bruh.
She's doing the most, and also
Saint.
she was trying to repair the relationship when they were the aggressors.
Correctamundo. My
Emily
God.
move.
Emily move. That is Emily move, ladies and gentlemen. There have been a few instances since then where he has gotten drunk and told my mom that she's a terrible mother, or saying that he had a hard time as a kid, and blaming my parents for his anger issues and drinking problems. Even though my childhood was difficult with experiencing my dad's depressive episodes, and at that point, Paul had already moved out of the family house and was living with Charlotte, he very much had the most privileged childhood out of the three siblings. Fast forward to the summer of 2023, I briefly saw Paul and Charlotte at Christmas, but didn't speak much. And not long after Christmas, it was my son's birthday, where I didn't receive a card or a present or even a message from Paul or Charlotte to wish him a happy birthday. And now to Mother's Day. My parents hadn't heard from Paul or Charlotte since Christmas. So like what, 5 months later? Something like that.
Good.
True. No contacting themselves.
Yeah.
And they came around. He went over to their house and gave my mom a card, which had a letter in it stating that he hadn't contacted them since Christmas because he was upset with them. He proceeded to once again tell my mom how bad of a mother she was and how she never sticks up for him or helps him, which is not true. My parents have always dropped plans and things to go help him in any way they can, just like they do for me and my other brother, David. He also told my mom that she was childish and shouldn't rely on us children to look after her and my dad, which they had never done. And he also said lots more, but that's basically the gist of it.
Oh, he's so stinky.
So, reaching the end of the story here, after nearly 4 years of not really having a relationship and all of the hurtful things evil Paul and evil Charlotte have said and done, them not wishing my son a happy birthday, and what he said to my mom was sort of the last straw. I don't want to pay money for him to come to my wedding and pretend to be my brother when he hasn't been one to me for nearly 4 years. So, would I be the a-hole if I did not invite my brother, Evil Paul, and his family to my wedding?
I'm going to say yes.
You
Would be the
OP
a-hole.
would be
Yeah,
the a-hole.
she would.
Talk to me, Emily.
Why?
Break it down.
Because it's only 4 years. Like, in the span of things, your whole life, you're 21 years old. Like, what is 4 years to 21 years? Like, you spent so much more life with him. You grew up with him. Like, you guys had memories that had to be good. There wasn't always bad memories. There wasn't always bad times. And it's like, what are you going to do? Get stuck in this, like, oh, like, had this bad time during IVF and took it out on me, and it's like, are you gonna like sit here and dwell on that? Or are you gonna like, he came and he apologized, he wants to move forward, obviously he's still struggling with things like alcohol, and like that's a really tricky thing to deal with. So
Addiction.
I think you're an asshole if you don't invite him to your wedding, and you're only continuing to cause more conflict in the relationship, and you're not doing anything to be better, and you're just as sick and scary as he is if you don't invite him. Like, because you're just stooping down to his level if you don't.
Is there anything that would make you not invite him? Like
I mean, yeah, like, you're a sex offender, you're violent, you have charges. Like, there's some things, yeah, but like in this scenario, like, it's just about fucking having kids. Sorry, excuse my language.
It's
just
okay.
like family.
Thanks for catching yourself. Appreciate it.
I do have a potty mouth. I just think that people go through things and they deal with it differently, and they shouldn't, just because somebody else dealt with something in a way they wouldn't necessarily have dealt with it themselves, they shouldn't act in any way, or like trying like that. Like, this story just kind of seems like, oh, like I'm trying to like justify my actions and not wanting to be around him. Like, you're valid in all your reasons to not want to be around him.
So,
but
do
it
you
is
think,
your
like,
family.
I think something that like,
and people are gonna look at you weird if you don't invite your brother.
Potentially, but also I definitely do think there would be like a more toxic family dynamic, or a more complicated family dynamic, because maybe the parents would be sad, or the other brother might be sad that you didn't invite the evil brother. But there might be something to say is like, this is your wedding day. What if that brother lashes out again?
And makes it about him,
and makes it about him, and ruins that day. And also, like, OP
well, I feel like that's like her. She needs to come and like have this conversation with him. And like come to some kind of understanding, like, beforehand. Like, don't just straight up not invite him. Just be like, I'm gonna invite you, but there are gonna be some
ground rules.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or like, I feel like, so it's like 4 years in at this point. I feel like almost like going one level further, like, hey, we need to have a talk about like our relationship as like brother and sister, and like, you keep saying these things and doing these things, and like, it really hurts me, and I want to have a relationship and have, you know, my kids have their uncle and aunt in their life, but like, I'm gonna ask for some respect in return, and
I think you can. I think you can set terms on the invite.
A nice way of going about it, but I think that you're an asshole if you invite him straight up. Just like, don't even acknowledge.
Well, we'll ask you guys in the chat. Maybe we do a poll. Also, they want your take, Sophia. Yeah.
Talk to us. Oh boy. What happened? Okay, so I think I will have to say, I think that OP doesn't have to invite her brother, just because after all, like, I think there were too many times where she reached out to him before, and he just didn't.
Like, how many chances do you give someone before you say, like, I don't want to jeopardize one of the most important days of my life?
I think she could also say, hey, I don't think our relationship's ready. I don't think I'm ready to have you at my wedding. However, I would like to keep trying to fix this. I just don't think I can have you there right now. Something like that, where it keeps it open for further kind of fixing, but not necessarily having him at the wedding to kind of, you know, where he could potentially mess it up.
But Emily, you've had intimate experience with this, right? Because you said you cut out a toxic family member. So what was the line for you where you're like, I actually do need to take the move to cut out a family member?
Well, mine was like really extreme. My mom like left me at Burning Man with no food or water, and it was 120 degrees out there that year.
Oh my goodness.
This is about like
I'll put your mic closer to your.
I was 21.
Yeah. You're 21.
Yeah, so she left me out there, no food or water. I was like,
what was the circumstances?
And she gave me 2 middle fingers and said, you know.
Wait, what happened
Bye.
before that? That
She
happened?
just, the people at her camp were saying that I wasn't participating enough. I needed to go help more, but I was actually like suffering from extreme like heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
And they were like trying to have me inside of an enclosed tent over a stove cooking soup.
Oh, so like the
Like-
hottest
like
thing
120
possible.
degrees.
In 120 degrees in a tent cooking
Nice
soup.
and frosty.
Nice
in there.
and cold,
Wow.
right? Like,
Yeah.
wow. I'm like, okay, so you guys want throw up seasoning, right? Because like that's what's going in the soup if you could. But so then we came back home from that. I like
How did you
found-
get back home?
I drove there, so like I met her out there, and like it was like a whole thing. Actually, no, I found a ride.
Yeah.
I didn't drive there. Found a ride there home from a nice man,
Wow.
nice gentleman. And then she came to my house and started like screaming at me, calling me all sorts of names.
What was she saying?
Just like really like you know, like vulgar things. Just
Yeah.
every name in the book that you call a person you don't like.
Yeah.
So it was just really awful, and I told her to leave, and I said, "Don't let the door hit you on the way out." And I'm like, and she's like, called me a couple of months after that, and she's like, "Come help me move." And I show up to help
That's
her move.
the first thing she says.
Yeah.
Wow.
After not
Yeah.
talking for a bit.
Come help me move. So I show up to help her move, and she's like, "You're late. You're late. It's 12 o'clock. I told you to be here by 8." And I'm like, "I'm sorry. Like, you're lucky that I'm even here right now. Like,
1,000%.
I was gonna come at 4."
Yeah. She's like, you're there, period.
Yeah.
Period.
And then so she's screaming and she's crying and she's like yelling in my face, "Don't you ever call me for help. I'll never help you ever again." And so I just like was like, "Okay, never calling you ever for help or anything." And that was it. I didn't talk for a whole year.
When was that?
That was last May. That was
Last May.
So then this May, I went and I saw the dead at the Sphere. And I was like, whoa, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
And like, I just had like this overwhelming urge to call her.
Mm.
And so I did.
What did you say?
Nothing. I said nothing.
You just called her.
I just called her. We were on FaceTime. Flipped the phone around. I just showed her the Sphere. I'm like, "Oh my God, Mom, look, like I'm at the Sphere." Then I hung up. That was it.
Was that cathartic at all?
I don't know. It gave me like an adrenaline rush for sure. I was like, "Oh my God!" Like I just talked to my mom.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, and like I haven't talked to my sister going on 2 years now, because like that's a different situation. Like we've just always had like a really terrible family dynamic
Yeah.
since my parents got divorced when I was a kid. But my sister and me stopped talking because flew all the way to London.
Is that where she
out
lives?
there. Yeah, she's an opera singer in London, and I took some time off work. I like saved all this money, bought all these excursions, paid
Yeah,
for our hotel
right.
room, all this shit, and then like we went to Amsterdam. We were living the good life. We were having so much fun. It seemed like everything was fine, and then at the end of the trip, she just was like, "You owe me." It was terrible hanging out with you.
Really?
Like,
You thought you had a good time, and she's like, comes back and says, "Nah."
yeah, and it's like, "I don't think I'm gonna see you. Maybe
Wow.
for the next 6 months, we're not gonna talk."
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
it's like,
Yeah.
and at first it was just like, I was angry. I was feeling a lot of anger. I was like lashing out on her, telling her like, "How dare you? Who do you think you are? Like, you
Yeah.
don't know half the things I went through, and you're sitting here trying to tell me like a sob story, cry me a river, build a bridge and get over it."
Ooh, talk that talk, Emily.
But like,
So what do you think like you could do, or do you have any desire now to
mend
try
that?
to like
yeah,
mend
no,
any
for
of that?
sure. I do feel like I want a relationship with my sister because she's fun to be
Yeah.
around and we can have a good time, but it's like we're so different.
Yeah. Like
And
she
how about
needs
your mom?
I actually recently, like after I had that conversation with her at the Sphere, like we talked for like 30 minutes on the phone. So
Yeah.
it's been like, okay, it's been
That's
a little better.
improvement.
Yeah,
After
it's-
not talking for a year to a cool video at the Sphere to now a couple minutes on the phone, that
Yeah.
feels like it might be on
Yeah,
the
my
way
therapist
to
is very
amend.
proud of me, guys.
Shout-
Yes.
Hey,
Shout out
therapy.
to Emily.
Yes.
Shout out your therapist.
Yes,
and thank you so
therapy.
much for coming on the
Yes,
show. We
thank you
really
guys for
appreciate
having me.
Crushed it.
Emily, thank you.
Thank
We
you guys for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
And shout out to chat for
Shout
being
out
so
to
kind to
chat
Emily.
for
That's
the
right.
wins and being so nice to
All
me.
the W's. Of course. Have a good
later,
day.
Emily.
Oh my
It
God,
is
I'm-
getting chilly.
Also, to
Here.
be clear, this is my face of being cold. What is it called?
Okay, story time.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to leave in like 5 minutes. But
Got you.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
All right, next story.
Next story.
Is that Sophia? Do you want to read one before you leave?
I don't know if I have to leave like now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Fine.
Sorry.
All right, Sophia's leaving.
I'm also freezing.
News for like a little bit so I could take a wee.
A quick wee.
A quick wee.
I know thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yay.
Blamified, you were nice. And make sure you continue to be nice to anyone that comes on the stream.
That's right.
Behave yourself, chat.
Behave.
Behave. The queen is leaving, yeah.
That's right.
What's the temp? It's like, I don't know.
Windy.
60s.
So windy.
60s and windy.
I miss
Sophia, where are
North
the,
Carolina weather
where
so
are the
much.
lights?
Bye-bye.
Wait, Sophia, where are the lights? Oh, right here.
I got it,
All right, cool.
All right.
All right.
Wait.
So,
Let's see if they can. All right, guys, I'm going to run behind John. Watch this.
oh,
Oh, I'm so cold.
there he goes.
There he is.
There
That
he
was it.
goes.
That's him running.
He's a
His
speedy.
little head over there.
He's a speedy man.
What are all
All right, should we do story 3?
You
This is a shorty.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all ready for this next one?
Yeah.
Here, Sophia, for the few minutes.
I don't know if Emily was high.
Also, to be clear, everyone was saying I was making faces. I was just cold. Oh, thank you.
Sophia, I saw Sophia's faces. She was like,
I was literally just cold.
I am okay. I'm gonna be completely honest for a second. Sophia let out a little shiver, and I thought she was crying at first, but then I realized it wasn't that. I was like, wow, it
everyone
really
was
touched
like,
Sophia.
She looks upset. I was just cold.
All right.
Also, I'm gonna.
Ugh.
Oh, true. Yeah. Should we do mine a little bit? Ooh, nice and bright.
Whoa.
How does that look, Sophia?
It looks good.
Wait, show the other one. Show mine. All right, I think that looks good.
Yeah.
All right. How do we look, y'all?
How we looking, y'all?
All right. Shall we get into? Listen. Well, I guess everyone's high in Venice. Like,
True.
what do you expect?
Yeah.
All right. So, am I the a-hole for not letting my sister-in-law's family stay with me after she gives birth?
I'm gonna need context.
I'm going to give you that context.
Thanks,
Using
baby.
a throwaway account, my brother and his wife are expecting their first child this summer. My sister-in-law is from a different country, and her first trimester was not easy, and I know that she misses her family a lot. Her parents are planning to stay with them for a year when the baby's born, with a quick trip home in between so they don't overstay their visa. She was thrilled that they could do this. She recently asked if her sister and her sister's family, husband, and 2 children under the age of 6 could also come out with her parents and stay with me because they won't all fit at their house. But she wants them to stay for 6 months.
That was the context I was looking for.
6
6
months.
months?
Asked if her sister and her sister's family, husband and 2 children under the age of 6. So that's 4 people and asked for 6 months. That's a long time.
That is insanely
too long?
excessive. Oh, absolutely.
I think it's a little long. It's a little long. What's the longest you let your family stay in your house? Put your answers in the chat. I'd love to know. Spam it. Spam it in the chat.
Spam it.
But 6 months. Yeah, 6 months is a long time. I asked if maybe they could do 2 to 3 weeks or even a month, but she wasn't happy. Also, do we have the Notion set up?
Yeah, what story are we on? Sorry.
We are at 528 S3.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys.
Hey, bye.
528
Say bye, Worm
S3.
Queen.
Also,
He
no, the
leaves.
whole saying says my username is about blood is thicker than water. The actual saying is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
Ooh.
Those that fight by your side respect you and support you are your family, not who you once shared a womb with.
Dude, the real like the blood of the covenant quote.
The blood of the
that's-
covenant. That's a
Dude,
vibe.
that's for real. Wow, that's dope. Very
Pretty
fun
dope. Pretty dope. Oh, but we got the story up. So we're gonna keep going. Do you want to come on?
No. Got a seat for you right here.
Got a seat right here.
We'll be back.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
So, 6 months. I asked 2 to 3 months, but she was like, no. She wasn't happy about that at all because she really wants her sister to be here to help too. Am I the a-hole for thinking that this is unreasonable and feeling imposed upon? Her family would not be able to drive, and I live 30 minutes away from my brother, and I work, so I wouldn't be able to drive them to see her every day, and I don't think my brother will have time to pick them up every day. Technically, I have the space, but I like my quiet time, and having 4 people that I've never met stay with me for 6 months feels overwhelming. Yeah, I can imagine that feeling a little overwhelming. That's
It's so insane.
6 months is so long.
Oh my god.
6 months is so long. And it's like, I mean, I guess they're being passed from family member to family member, but I don't know. A bunch of people are saying, B is saying not the a-hole. Denise saying not the a-hole. They're saying, do we get to guest host if we see you in the wild? Yeah, if you want to come over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Come here, Venice Beach.
Yeah.
You got 30
seriously
minutes.
pull up.
You got 30. Yeah, actually, if y'all are in Venice, pull up.
Please pull up. Like we would
Please say-
love to meet you.
We would
and have
love
you on
to
the
meet
show.
you.
I'll take a picture with you.
Yeah, we will.
absolutely.
We'll take 2.
Two-
We'll take
3.
Oh, whoa, John.
I'll use my retro camera. I brought it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Riley will take a really dope picture of us. Yeah, so come on out if
Come
you're close
out if you're here.
Say hi.
Anyway, so technically I have the space. They don't speak English, so it would be a little awkward in the
by.
beginning. I
Bro.
think. The plan is to homeschool the older child while they're here.
No.
The younger one isn't of school age yet. I don't fully understand the husband's job, but apparently he's able to do it remotely. That would mean he's on calls and video meetings in the middle of the night, though. That is ridiculous.
Literally, this already, it was like absolutely not. Every single thing, it's like no times 2, no times 3, no times 4. No.
Dude, and like the kids are homeschooled, so they're there all the time.
Terrible. Awful.
Dude. Yeah,
Awful. Awful.
that would suck.
That would be
suck.
so
you would
terrible,
get no
bro.
rest. You would get no rest at all.
You can literally, he'll be on calls at night so you can't sleep. The kids are running around all day so you can't nap or have any peace.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
pretty whack. But we got more story to go. So I understand that it's hard to have a baby so far from your family, and I want to be supportive of my sister-in-law. I've been firm in my stance that a 6-month visit is too long, which she's pretty upset with me and her, and my brother hasn't been speaking to me for a couple of weeks. So now I'm wondering if I'm just being cruel or selfish here. There is an edit with more context, but do you think OP's the a-hole for not letting his sister-in-law's family stay with me after she gives birth?
No. Times a million.
Yeah, that's it. No more context.
I think you could say like, hey, if you want to, because I guess it's close to where they're delivering the baby. Do we know?
So-
or it's closer to the whole family group.
Yeah, they're expecting their first child in summer. Sister-in-law's from a different country, and her first trimester wasn't easy, so she wants to be close to family. And her parents are planning to stay with them for a year when the baby is born. And so basically they're like setting up this time to spend with family, but right now they can't. The parents can't fit everyone in there, so they want to put them in their house, OP's house.
You know what? Like, the OP shouldn't do this, but I'd almost rather be like, I'm gonna rent out a room and give you some of that to like help pay for like a.
I mean,
your
if they
own
have
rental
the
spot.
money, but yeah, the mental sanity would be ideally you rent something so it can like you can have your own space.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So there is an edit. Thank you so much, everyone, for your comments and for helping me to feel much better that I was not being unreasonable. I'm reading through all the comments, but wanted to reply to a few ideas that many had shared. Lily X Pilly says, like 1 week out of the month sounds more reasonable than the 6-month time span.
Yeah.
Kimberly says, not selfish. When you're paying to live there and they aren't. But going back to the edit, my brother and sister-in-law cannot afford a short-term rental, nor can her family. But beyond that, in her culture, it would be considered rude to put them up somewhere else if family can accommodate them. I believe they briefly looked at Airbnbs and short-term rentals, but in addition to the expense, her family's lack of permanent status for that long of a stay, there might have been concern, not sure the exact details or convos, and maybe they just told me that to make it seem like they had no other option. But bottom line, they can't afford it. So if they're going to be out on the street, does that change something?
Well, here's the thing. They're going just to be close to family. It's like, it's not 100% necessary. You know what I mean? Like
right. Like they could stick in their home country.
And I 1,000% like feel for them. And it's like, hey, like coming out to visit, like, hey, we can host you for a bit, or like, I don't know. I feel like there could be some sort of situation where it's like, hey, you guys could come. Maybe the parents could take care of the babies, and you could go on vacation. I don't know. There's some sort of something there where they could get like a little break or whatever.
Yeah.
But 6 months.
I also wonder if it sounds like OP is doing well enough that they have space in their house. Maybe they subsidize some of the Airbnb so that OP has their own space and the family has a space for them.
I would offer, again, we're kind of assuming they have some disposable income, some monetary amount to help them get over there. Or alternative idea, what about the parents going to their home country? OP's parents going to their home country.
Oh, like following
Bring the family
back
to them. Bring the family to them.
Yeah, old people don't like to move, though. But yeah, I mean, it's a better idea than 6 months.
Yeah.
But 2, thank you to all who pointed out some of the potential legal issues with the husband working remotely here on a tourist visa and the sticky situations that could come out of being here for so long. I had not considered that, and I really appreciate the advice. And 3, if she were to go back to her home country with the baby instead of everyone coming here, my brother could only stay for a few weeks. And ironically, her family doesn't have room for them to stay with them. I also wonder if it's like trying to get the baby citizenship in the U.S.
Oh, is the baby born yet also?
The baby is not born yet. So my brother and his wife are expecting their first child this summer.
So, okay, boom. Here we go. I would love to host you, come right before you're expecting. The baby can get born here, get citizenship. You rest, you stay here. Maybe the mother of the baby stays a little longer when she's recovering after delivery. And maybe the rest of the family can stay at that. Less people can come and stay at the baby's grandparents' house. You get your baby citizenship. You get to come here during the birth, the most stressful time.
But
we'll
not
let you rest
for
a little
6
longer.
months.
Just not for 6 months.
Why do they need to stay? I don't understand why they need to stay for 6 months.
Exactly.
That feels like overkill.
Yes.
But that's the end of that story.
There we go. Hello, gentlemen. Do
Wanna
you have
hop on?
No?
You sure?
A little bit? All right. We'll be here. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that's where that story ends.
Wow. Yeah, I think I basically think that they're asking for way too much, and there's a compromise here where OP can, like, for instance, stay while you deliver the baby. That to me seems like a great, like,
in between,
a lot of value for a great offer for.
And OP
for
said
them.
like down to do a month. OP was down to do a month.
That's amazing.
Yeah, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, but she wasn't happy about that at all because she really wants her sister to be here to help too. So it's like they basically want 6 months of childcare. But question, raising a baby, like, how much harder, like, how much easier is it raising a 6-month-old than a baby?
Oh, a newborn, I think it would be massively harder because, for one, the baby's sleep schedule, I think, is set at 6 months, but when it's a newborn, it's just all over the place.
Right.
I don't know that for a fact.
I guess that, like, they're trying
to
get help from the family during. I understand that trying to get help from the family during the most important time in the baby's life. Also, can like a month-old baby fly?
I have no idea, bro.
Fly?
Fly.
Like go on a plane?
Can a month-old baby go on a
Oh.
plane?
Yeah.
Chat.
Chat. What's up, chat? Chat. Put W's in the chat.
Yeah.
And also tell us if a baby can fly.
Yes, please.
I have no idea. But I do think it is a massive ask, and I think OP is fine in saying, "Hey, that's." Like,
OP's
that's not
offer is more than generous enough. I think,
good.
like,
Agreed.
I mean, truly, you don't even have to offer anything, but I think like 2 to 4 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, whatever, is fantastic.
Yeah. And also, there says 6 months old aren't really easier. Both are easier than a toddler, but 6 months is a lot of work. 6 months is easier. I have an 8-month-old. 6 month is harder. Sounds like we're kind of split.
Yeah.
And also, Jellybus says you can't fly really late into pregnancy because of babies. Duchess says, if you haven't liked the stream, what the heck are you doing? Like the stream already.
Do it.
Like it.
Do it. Like
We're
it.
here. Do you even want to spin the wheel?
Come on. Let's
Spin
get a
the
wheel
wheel
spin
in
in
the
for this
wild.
freaking stream. Look where we are. Let's spin the wheel out here. It's great.
Yeah. Maybe the wind will
Do
spin the
it.
wheel.
Make it happen.
You guys want to come on?
Oh, dude.
700 right now.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
But that's the end of the that story. Should we do a call-in about?
Do a call-in.
Yeah.
Talk to the
if
people.
you have ever had a family member overstay their welcome, maybe DM Riley on Discord. But in the meantime, Uncle Daddy Jesse, thanks for the $25. Where in the Discord do you want the newborn baby pics, John? Maybe in John's channel?
John chat.
John
Put him in
channel.
John.
Yeah. Uncle Daddy Jesse, thanks for the $25. Wait, scroll up. Know the whole saying, thanks for the 533. Today's my birthday, usually just a lurker, but OK fam makes me want to join with the fun. If you see us in the wild, come say hi.
Talk
Come
to
say
us.
hi.
Talk to us.
Do you want to come on?
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
No. What's your name?
Awesome. I'm Kai.
Kaisa?
What's your
Nice to
name?
meet you. Sam.
Yeah, what's your name?
John.
Awesome.
I am
Sweet.
terrified of eating things from strangers. It is a personal fear of mine.
I understand. You guys want to in?
I want to see you eat it first.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Also, have you ever had a family member overstay their welcome?
Can't say I have.
Do you have family?
Yeah, I do.
Do you not like any of them?
No, I love all of
You
them.
love every single
Wow.
one?
I'm so lucky, yeah.
W family.
I know, right?
W
Are you
family.
Swedish?
I am.
What part of Sweden? I don't
I'm
know any
from
parts of Sweden.
Gothenburg.
Gothenburg.
Okay, guys. Oh.
I'm still my
I'm not
my paranoia
convinced.
is too much.
What?
I'm gonna end up in the hospital.
But it
from-
looks like
from
you're really
anxiety.
enjoying it.
That's true. That's true. Shout out to
Guys.
Snacks.
And as Cindy says, no free sponsors.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right, chat.
Editors, blur that,
That
shit
is
out.
correct.
Blur that out.
Yes, of
No.
course.
No free sponsors.
No free sponsors.
Paula
The peop-
says
the
she's
people
selling
spoken.
something. Yes, she is. She's trying to take advantage of the
I'm
stream.
not selling it. I'm not trying to do nothing.
Gasp.
I'm trying to bless you guys with some good, with some like
Oh,
some
man.
good taste.
Skylar says, I was diagnosed with scoliosis a couple weeks ago, and a week before my mom's surgery, I have minor curvatures, but I work physically demanding job. I'm sorry about your
Hearts in the chat.
hearts in the chat.
Put some hearts
Also,
in the
I
chat.
also have scoliosis, and it's
What?
doesn't
No, you
affect me.
don't.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like I do.
What?
I, just
I have
think-
an 8% curvature. Shout out.
I need to get my back.
What's the
fixed,
drama
too.
in your life?
Oh my God, there's too much. You would actually freak out.
What's
I
one?
can't. I gotta keep my mouth shut before I
Give one. Give one
Give
drama.
one.
I can't. I
Give
can't.
You go
Why?
on our show and
Is it
there's,
because
there's,
of
there's
you?
not
You either
one
have to
story
reveal the
we
drama,
can.
or you have to get out of the chair.
All right. Sorry, I'm not trying to die.
All right.
It's okay.
Oh, wow.
We want you to live. You as well.
Bye.
Adios. Thank you. Have a good one,
Thanks
guys.
for coming on the stream.
That's right, guys. Good job,
Yeah,
everyone.
no free sponsors.
We got the,
That's right.
we got the
That's
free
right.
sponsors
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah,
That's
we
freaking
got
right.
ops. We got ops trying to get free
So
sponsorships.
you could get a free sponsorship
No.
on my show.
No.
I said no.
We said no.
I shut
We
that
said
down
no.
immediately. You saw me, chat.
Yeah.
You saw me. Riley,
they
did I
came
live up to my
me.
name?
Huh?
No
Did I
free
live up to
sponsors,
my name?
Sean.
You did.
I did.
did as a test. They were like, "Oh, can we put this candy into the stream?"
Bro,
and I
as
was
soon
like,
as I
"Why
was like,
not? Try it out."
Yeah, we tried to get her to spill the tea, but she would not.
Right? It's like, hey, all right, if you got a story, okay, you can hang.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and
I think
whatever.
I think the drama was with the two guys she was with, so that's why she wouldn't say anything.
Ooh, we should have
Ooh.
caused drama. Do you guys want to spill some drama? You sure? Are you dating or siblings?
Got any drama?
It's a whole nother video.
Oh,
That's good.
Oh.
that's good.
See ya.
Love the fit.
All right, John, you want to hit this next one?
Let's freaking do it. It's
Also-
our boy.
Yo, psychedelic.
Oh wow.
So we've
That's some
someone we've
Yeah.
from our past that we just
Yeah,
spotted.
dude.
We might try to holler at him.
We interviewed him.
Yo, psychedelic,
You want to come on the pod again?
bro. Do you remember us? Do you
told us
remember
about
us,
doing threesomes in
Do
your
you-
van.
bro?
Yeah, dude.
Let's go. How
Yeah.
have you been?
Dude, come on the pod.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, we saw the video.
Congratulations,
Congrats.
bro. Your music video is incredible. We are so happy for you. Do your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Do your thing, bro. I'm so glad you remembered us.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
bro.
absolutely. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
See you in a minute.
Later.
That's so great. Oh my god.
That's so
All
funny.
right, where are we at? What are we reading?
5:30.
The
That's
the
one.
second one. Also, I need to go to the bathroom
Go for
so
it.
bad.
Go for it.
Bye. Bye, Sam.
Bye bye. So
That was the
sec-
last we saw
the
Samuel.
second one in what,
5:30.
Riley? In
What?
what episode?
5:30. The second to last. Yes.
5:30. 5:30.
Yes. How you guys doing? You guys, okay, I'm just going to call you guys out. You guys did not like Emily, and you guys were, that was,
Are you talking to me or
no, the chat.
Ch-
The
what-
chat was like, they did not like Emily. Also, I was ducking so that you guys could see him, the guy behind me. 'cause he was behind me.
yeah. Oh, I can't wait to tell you guys the story. It's gonna be so great.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
guys
Justice, yes! Yes, Justice! Oh my god. Justice. Oh my god. Yes. I'm so glad you remember that. That's amazing. I'm gonna tell him that. Anyways, we're gonna read this story, and I can't wait to introduce you guys to our boy psychedelic. S3, right?
Yep.
Boom. All right, let's go. Let me switch this. And then we're going to get going. All right. Would I be the a-hole if I told my daughter that her older sister is actually her biological mother?
Oh, sister mother?
Sister, bro, we got a sister mother.
We got a sister
we got
mother.
A sister mother. Let's freaking go. Okay. Mundane Lime says, so me, 53 male, and my wife, Rose, 53 female.
Wait, which
had-
one are you on?
Huh? Oh,
I'm on the wrong
530
one.
S3?
S3? Oh, we're on S. Oh, I'll get you. Keep reading.
Okay. I can wait for 2 secs. Oh,
Sorry,
no,
guys.
the whole saying says with the 533 tip. Thank you for that. Today's my birthday. Usually a
Happy
lurker,
birthday.
but okay, fam makes me want to join in with the fun. Happy birthday. Know the whole saying. Happy freaking birthday. What a. Oh, and Josephine Madalo, like the stream. Have you liked the stream yet? Like it. For reals, like it. Also, all hail Worm Queen, our Lord and Savior. She is gone now, but she hears you. Mad Hatter Gal, thanks for the $5. I will pay John and Sophia to babysit my child, who is a 4-legged dog. Lol. I will accept it if it's within the 10-mile radius. Meows Morales, thanks for the $5. To be honest, the baby should have a choice whether they go to the wedding. Also, hi Sophia. We talked about books.
Wait, the baby should have a choice?
Yeah, Meows Morales. That was a previous story, but let us know. Also, Cherish. Yes, we are at Venice Beach. If you want to pull up and hang with us and take a picture and be on the show, please come. We would
Look, you
love
could sit
to meet
right
you.
there. That could be you.
Yeah, that's right there. Please come. We would love to see you. All that good stuff. Anywho, why don't we get back to the story? I'm going to run it back to the top. So, me, 53 male, and my wife, Rose, 53 female, had our oldest daughter, Sarah, 31 female, when we were 22 years old. Bro. Yeah, hop in. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Just in time.
We got a
All right,
special
so
guest.
our friend Psychedelic, Justice in the chat remembered Psychedelic.
No way.
Yes. Justin in our chat remembers. Bro, how you doing?
Dude, nice to see you, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
please,
right there.
please, please.
Here's your mic.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Okay,
Yo.
so we the first time we were out here, actually in the same exact spot, we met Psychedelic. We were in Pope costumes, asking people to confess their sins. He pulls up and immediately has this amazing story about threesomes that we were not prepared
In
for.
his van. In his
I
van.
remember that.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
That's why it's like, what the fuck?
Right?
And that
Yeah.
video got like a couple million
Wait,
views
really?
too.
I
Yeah,
didn't even know that. That's
yeah.
Yes.
Dude.
And since, maybe you could quickly tell the people the story of your,
dude.
your
Yeah,
music
so like
video
basically,
and where
honestly,
to find you.
Yeah, the first time I met you guys, I was like living in my van right up the street. I really didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like working on my shit, and then out of nowhere, bro, everything fucking changed. Like I'm on the cover of Cosmopolitan right now with like Alex Cooper. I started like really making music. My homie Machine Gun Kelly, like I met him at the park. I actually gave him his first mushroom trip when I was 18.
No way.
We reunited after
Crazy.
8-10 years of not seeing each other. And then after that, like, we started skating every day for a couple months. And he brought me to his crib. And it was just so fucking crazy that like when I had to go back to my when I had to go back to my van, that same night I went to go to sleep, I was like, nah. I was like, I'm about to start doing this music shit. So it just amped me to do it. And then fucking dropped the song Ball, and it started like really like getting me an audience and shit. So then after that, I was like, I'm gonna fully start doing this shit. And then ever since then, bro, everything just like switched. So like anyone watching this, if you're like going through something, or if you like really don't understand like your life right now, you could be at the lowest point right now. I promise you, don't turn around, because you never know what's gonna bless you in the next like 5 to 10 days or whatever. It could be the next fucking day. Just fucking keep doing whatever you're doing right now, because you're getting that struggle for a reason, to show yourself you can overcome it. You'll become so much more beautiful and so much stronger when you do. So any person watching this right now, I'm telling you, just do whatever you're doing. And I love these dudes because they treat me the same, just like they did that day. Nothing but love and respect. So shout out to them. Shout out to all their shit. And actually, the next show I have, I want you guys to come.
Oh,
bro.
but we would
dude.
love to, bro.
Like,
We would love to,
Yeah,
bro.
when's the next show?
Hell yeah! I just performed at EDC. I'm doing Electric
No
Forest.
That's
way.
awesome, man.
We got some more shit coming.
We
So
are
I'll give you my
so
number.
happy for you, brother.
And
That
I'm
is
just-
really so
and thank
awesome
you guys.
to hear.
I remember that day, bro. I was having the worst day that day, and you guys just gave me like the dopest like interview, and it just like changed everything, bro.
Awesome,
like for real.
man.
Thank you for
Yeah,
all.
of
Good
course,
shit.
dude.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
so
bro.
fired up right now.
Right? I'm just so happy right now.
Bro.
I'm so happy
Dude,
for
the
your
music
success,
video
brother.
you made too.
Hey, we're dropping one on June
was it
5th, too. It's
what was the YouTuber's name that you made
Jack
that video?
Pembroke.
Yeah, Jack
Bro, and I'm
Pembroke.
just like this. Everyone
Yeah.
thought it was a skit, bro. I'm literally just 7 grams on mushrooms on my bike, and then I look and I see these 2 Lil Cole Bennett looking motherfuckers. I was like, Lil Cole Bennett motherfuckers. I was like, bro, I could feel their energy. I was like, yo, what's up? And then all that happened from that. So
That's
it's
so
just
crazy.
wild, bro. I feel like if you're truly trying to get to something out here and you really want it, and you're down to fucking grind and struggle, it's gonna happen eventually, bro. If you really are in the right, you know what I'm saying? If you really know.
Yeah,
Heck
our
yeah,
show
dude.
is in a completely different place from when we were 2
Yeah.
years ago.
I
We're
can already tell, bro.
trying
I
to-
see the
we
text
got
now.
the
Niggas got the umbrellas now.
We're popping,
They ain't
baby.
playing no
We
got
games.
the
Hey, bro, that's tough, bro. So it's so dope. And genuinely, it makes me so happy to see everyone just growing. I feel like we're all like plants, and we can water each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And grow. So
100%.
I hope everyone watching this shit as well, bro. Just fucking keep doing your shit. Never stop on whatever you're doing, bro. And just, you know what I'm saying? Like, be happy, bro. Just smile.
Dude, are
Even-
you getting recognized all the time in Venice,
it's kinda
dude?
crazy,
It's
bro.
kinda
You've
I
also
love
built
it.
such like a great brand. I feel like with the look as an
Oh,
artist
thank
and
you.
everything.
Jones.
Like,
Now, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
A little bit of the different.
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I would say it's almost like I feel like a Lost Boy. You know, I don't know if you've ever watched The Lost Boys or like Hook with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forever young, so that's kind of like why I got that shit tatted. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
just on some, you know what I'm saying, pirate ship type vibes.
Yeah. I love it.
I
Hell
love
yeah,
the
bro.
pirate ship, dude.
Dude, I fucking love y'all, bro. And this is so crazy.
I know.
Do you want to stay for a story, or do you
Oh.
have to zip?
What time is it,
It is 6:16.
bro? We have a
In
I have like
LA.
5 minutes. Let's run it. Of
5
course.
minutes?
Anything for you guys.
Let's do it.
bro.
All
Don't
right.
take the time. Just
We're
do
gonna
it.
speed run this, ladies and gentlemen. So
So basically, people submit stories to us, and we give relationship advice on what they are sending to us.
that's
Fuck
right.
yeah.
That's
so,
right.
Well, we're gonna give our best relationship advice now.
Okay, run it.
Let's do it. So, me, 53 male, and my wife, Rose, 53 female, had our oldest daughter, Sarah, 31 female, when we were 22.
Okay.
We were broke. We were young and broke, but managed to get Sarah raised the best we could. She got pregnant at 15 years old.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my goodness.
It was a very depressing time for her. She had to go to therapy and never told us anything about the father, which always upset her, so we never pushed the issue. She originally wanted to terminate the pregnancy, but kept canceling and eventually told us she wanted to give up the baby for adoption. But 5 months into the pregnancy, when she was discussing with a social worker for a couple to adopt, the couple dropped out of the adoption. After trying to find more couples, Sarah asked if we wanted to adopt.
Oh, whoa.
Me and
so
Rose,
the baby's kind of hopping around.
Yeah,
in
like
terms
it's
of
like
who's gonna have
and
custody.
it's like during the clock is ticking.
Yeah,
like, we don't
I
know.
That's crazy.
So me and Rose were both 38 at this point. We had both been discussing having another child, so we ended up adopting our daughter Ellie when Sarah had her at 16 years old.
Okay, so the
Damn.
16-year-old has the kid. They
Ellie.
adopt it. Okay.
Yep. So 2 years after Ellie, the baby, me and my wife had our son, Logan, 13, biologically. Wow. So then they got pregnant and had another kid.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
This is crazy.
That's crazy.
So growing up, we always planned on telling Ellie she was adopted, but we knew with telling her that we had to tell Sarah was her biological mother. Now, Sarah never became close with Ellie, not even as sisters. She moved out after the birth and lived with Rose's sister.
So it's like this question of like, when do we tell our non-biological daughter,
let me speak
our
on this.
adopted daughter,
Yeah.
when,
Ooh.
like if you should say something.
So I'm actually adopted. Both of my
You're
parents.
adopted?
Yeah,
Really?
both of my parents are white. It's kind of like the Blind Side type too.
No way.
Yeah. So like, I honestly would say this, like, no matter what, through adoption, no matter what, it's nothing. None of that in a way really matters. It's about the connection and the bond and the love between those. You know what I'm saying? Your family.
Did your parents, like, when did they tell you? Or
I
did they
mean,
tell
they're
you?
white as hell, so I was like, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, you know,
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
So you just like found out.
So I knew, but honestly, I feel like something like that. Honestly, I would really just like sit down. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing like that. I would just be like, yo, you know, this is kind of what it is. It's a beautiful thing, honestly.
Yeah.
If you're in their
If I was
position,
in their
you would
shoes,
sit them
I
down
would
as
literally
soon
just
as
sit
possible.
them down as soon as possible, because later there's room for more regret. There's room for whatever. I would say it's also a what's it called when it's something. It's also a barrier on you guys as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's better if you just, you know, sit down and get that over with, so you all can blossom from it as well.
Yeah.
Because it's not a bad thing.
I feel like
nothing.
telling that truth early, like we talk about
It
this
will set you all
idea
free.
of like truths at the appropriate, like the appropriate age truths.
Yeah.
As the kid ages. So it's like,
Yes.
all right, you tell a truth at like 4 and at 10 and at 12 as the kid ages. Like, this is where you come from. This is who you are. But like revealing that truth, like, I don't know, like one step at a time.
Yeah.
Yes.
They'll grow with it and know that they're loved. to
Yes,
your point.
1,000. So
not a big bomb
I would
drop.
just say knock that out. And honestly, the thing you won't realize is it's actually gonna make all of you guys closer,
Yeah.
faster. I'm
Great
telling you.
commentary.
Are you still
Very
close to your
beautiful.
parents?
Yeah, they're very. I grew up very Baptist Christian.
Really?
So
What?
like, so Baptist. I'm
Southern
talking,
Baptist.
Yeah, I'm talking like, so like as soon as, you know, I started like listening to Lil Wayne and doing this stuff, they're like, that's of the devil, Clayton. And I moved out to LA. They're like, nah, you know what I'm saying? They weren't
Yeah.
messing with it. But now we're finally getting closer, because
Oh,
they
that's
finally
great.
see that I wasn't crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a vision, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And now they're finally starting to understand it. So yeah, we are getting closer, you know, by time.
That's awesome.
That's
And
awesome,
I feel like,
dude.
you know, I feel like with everything in due time, everything happens how it's supposed to happen. So if anything, just grow with it, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy it. Enjoy every moment in time that you're in right now, you know? And because you never know when it is going to be gone or done.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I
Dude.
low-key do have to dip.
Yeah, dude.
But can I
Yes.
give you guys a
Good
hug?
seeing you, man.
Yes.
dude.
Aw. They're giving hugs right now. These guys are hype, man.
Find you.
Oh, hey, you can find me on Instagram at Clayton Brand, BRANN psychedelic. You know what I'm saying? Or psychedelic YouTube. Just look me up.
Check them out, guys.
All right, they're getting numbers.
Perfect.
Also, we got some crazy donations, and
Oh,
we're at
snap.
another 30 minutes. I'm gonna
wow.
add that.
Let's freaking go.
Yep. They're getting it. Hey, dude. Hey.
It's our producer, Riley.
I love this.
I know, dude. I'm so happy.
All right, they're getting their information. I'm gonna add 2 minutes for you guys. Also, I have a new button. Check this out. Press the button. Boom. Added a minute. Press the button. Boom. Added a minute. Press the button again. Boom. Added a minute. I just added 3 minutes for you guys. Yeah.
Oh my
Thanks to the
God.
voice. Also, another 30
Amazing.
for you guys. Boom. And then I have a button to increase the goal bar.
Look at Riley talking
I've worked
to the
so
people.
hard for this. You have no idea. Also, we got some donos here. He's on it. Yep. Wow.
There
wow.
he goes.
All right. Let's read some donos real quick.
Yeah, let's do it. Skylar,
this one first.
Oh,
We're
what
gonna
the
come
heck?
back.
What,
We're
this
gonna
one?
come back.
Oh my goodness.
Botanical Ghost. Botanical Ghost with the 115 tip. I'm in the middle of moving and y'all help time go by. I have a story for the subreddit for you guys. Update to am I the a-hole for making my senior parents homeless?
Wow.
We would love to read that story.
Yeah, put it in the subreddit.
Please do. Please do. And Botanical Ghost. How's it going? Botanical Ghost, thanks for the $2. Who wants to get us to 500? Did we get there, Riley?
I think we already got there.
And
Let's freaking go.
You did that.
Sleepless Nights. Hey guys, throwing some love to you guys. Sadly, my boyfriend went out of state, so really lonely. Also, just told him I was on the lives. He was in shock, guys. You know it's our pal Sleepless. Show her some love. Skylar Rain, thanks for the $5. I need advice from someone who will listen. Am I the jerk for complaining about my back pain after my mom just had back surgery? Send in the story. Send it to the subreddit. Who else do we got? Uncle Daddy Jesse, $6.99. Even
Daddy's
gang.
in the chat.
Let's
Daddy's
go.
in the chat.
Brittany, I see you, Lynn. Thanks for the $15 on the donor link. Let's get another 30 minutes. We freaking did.
Whoa. Chris Tinfoil hat. 20 gifted memberships.
That's for you.
That's right. Boom. Boom. That's right. Hats in the chat. Can we do hats in the chat? That's great. Nix, thanks for the $20. Love this energy right now. Been terribly sick. And you guys make it so much more bearable. Nix, thank you so much for that $20 donation. You know we rock with you. Spiffy Tiffy too. Spiffy Tiffy yet again with the 10 gifted memberships again. Let's freaking
Spiffy
go.
is running this stream.
Skylar Rain, thanks for the $5. Sam needs a merch line, crooked back for all the scoliosis.
It kind of goes hard, honestly.
Crooked back? That's so
Crooked
funny.
backs.
And then Coffee Girl for the 2 little protein memberships. Interesting. So can they?
Did we launch it?
That's 2 months. 2 months.
Oh.
But it's
I'm sorry.
2
Celebrating
months,
2 months.
2 months
membership.
of being a little protein, though.
There we go. Yes.
No. It was Little Sillies, then we changed it to Little Protein.
Okay. Okay, but we haven't launched all
We haven't
the full
launched our
members.
full thing, right?
I think you did.
Okay, we'll look into that later. But celebrating the 2 months of membership, thank you for all the laughs you give us, gang. Hail to the Worm Queen. Love y'all. Coffee Girl, you know we love you back. And that's all the donations.
That was a lot.
Wow.
That was a lot. And we just had someone come from our past.
Dude.
That's crazy.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh my gosh.
Come sit
Please take
down.
a seat. Please. Yes. Should we have one?
Yeah, you got one of you guys can sit over here. Or if you want
Hey,
to
there
both
we go.
share, you
Okay.
can share a mic.
So
You can we have one mic, but if you
Yes.
both want to
Guests.
sit on that chair,
What is it be?
you can share a mic.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll break.
it's so strong.
what's your
It's
names?
pretty strong. It's pretty strong.
My name is Ava.
Ava
Hello,
and
Ava. What's your
Hi.
name?
My name is Max.
Hey Max.
Max.
How's it
Ava and Max.
going?
It's going great.
Is
How
it
are
really
you?
a cloudy day in Venice, huh?
Truly.
Yeah, it was actually it was sunny beforehand. So
we tried to
it was
get here
nice.
at like 3, then we ended up like lagging and got here at 6.
It
but-
happens.
That's
It
what happened
happens.
to us. That's what happened to
Side
us.
quest,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
So, are you guys ready? So basically, this is a comedy show where we talk about relationships and give relationship
Oh my
advice.
god.
No, we're just good.
Oh.
We're best
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not saying you're in a relationship, but hey, yes.
You
Yes.
were so quick with the. We're
Yes.
just friends.
Whoa,
I swear, we're just friends.
No way. So, a quick TLDR to catch you up to speed on this story. So basically, the author the author had a daughter and that daughter was like around 15. She became pregnant and gave birth to this kid.
Why?
And she was like, "Hey, could you basically raise her as my sister?" So like, not reveal that this is actually my daughter. It was teen pregnancy, all these
Sure, of
things,
course,
right?
yeah.
So they grow up and like, the mother of the baby doesn't even really get close to the baby as a sister, let alone a mother. So that's kind of where we're at now, where I think they're kind of drifting.
This is a real story happening
This
right
is
now?
a real story.
Oh my
a real
gosh.
story submitted to the show.
Happening right now.
Yes. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Here we go. Are you guys ready?
I'm so ready.
So, Bye, mother. So Sarah was the teen mom. Never became close with the baby Ellie. Not even as sisters. She moved out after the birth and lived with Rose's sister. She was always shown sisterly love to her brother Logan, but never towards Ellie.
Oh, so she probably has some resentment. Yeah, some resentment built up. Yeah.
There's always been conflicting feelings with Sarah. I have seen posts on Sarah's Instagram where she posted a picture of what was supposed to be the 5 of us, but the baby Ellie was cut out.
She's photoshopping her own baby out?
I confronted her about this, and she says it's too painful. However, a couple of years ago, she showed up drunk, begging us to let her see her daughter. We talked to her and let her stay, but did not let her see Ellie since she was intoxicated. We found out from her husband that she had several miscarriages and was told to consider a surrogate.
Do we know if the husband is the one that impregnated her with
Great question. The 15. So she had her kid at like 16, and we don't know who the dad.
She didn't want.
So this is a different guy.
Yeah, this is a totally different guy. Yeah, totally different guy in the future.
Yeah.
And it seems like now that she's actually like in that phase of her life where she wants to try to have a baby, she can't have one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
and so the daughter doesn't know that her mom is her sister is her mom.
Still does not know.
Still does not.
Still
How
does
old
not
are they
know.
now? How long has
That's
passed?
a great question. I mean, a while later. I'm not sure if we know the exact time.
Okay.
So she ended up doing that 4 years ago and has since had twins, Jack and Jill. So she got a surrogate.
Jack and Jill.
I think those are fake names.
Who the hell named
Actually,
their
great
kid Jack
point.
Did
Great
they go up?
freaking point.
Did they go up the hill?
That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. And they were biologically hers just through a surrogate. Ellie has loved being an aunt to the twins, and Sarah has encouraged us with Ellie and has been inviting Ellie over to her house for family time with Logan, who also loves being an uncle. We have asked Sarah that in light of the twins and Ellie being close to him, wouldn't it be time to tell Ellie the truth? But Sarah keeps telling them that she's not ready.
How old is she now?
She is. I mean, she has 3-year-old twins.
She must
the 20s, maybe.
But like she had the kid at 16. It's been at least like a
over
couple
13 years, I believe.
So at least 30.
It's over 13 years.
When is going to be the right time then?
Truly.
You're just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Recently, Ellie has come to us.
Oh no. Oh no.
Recently, Ellie came to us and told us that she is pregnant.
How old is she?
Well, that was like okay.
They are not
at least like
listing it.
teenage years. Yeah.
She's absolutely above 13 years old.
Ellie's the mom.
No, Ellie's the kid.
Oh,
Ellie's the daughter.
Yes,
Ellie's
Ellie was
daughter.
the original
The
baby
kid.
to the teen mom. She is now herself looking like becoming a teen mom.
It's a double teen mom.
Yes. Back-to-back teen momage going on.
This family is messed up. I feel
the
bad.
fertility is crazy.
Oh,
in this
yeah.
family, though.
Fertility off the
Fertility
charts.
going off.
That's why we take birth control, kids. Honestly.
Yeah, for real. We need
Wear
some
protection.
BC over here.
This is a PSA.
Yeah,
This is a
PSA. Get
Wear
some BC,
protection.
and I ain't talking before Christ.
Amen.
So, this time, it is a completely different situation. We have met the father. He is a childhood friend of hers, and they decided that they
aren't they still
Is
kids?
he a good guy?
They're not. I can't. Riley.
How old are they?
If someone, I think
We need a timeline.
Elo says
Elo-
I think she's 15 or
Elo
16.
says she's 15 or 16.
I think she is young.
Yeah,
Oh my
I can't.
goodness.
I
Someone's
can't
calling
find
me.
it.
Someone's calling me real quick.
This is a completely different situation. We have met the father. He is a childhood friend of hers, and they decided they wanted to lose their virginities to each other.
So wait, it's like they did it once and then bam?
Wow. Yes, actually. Or, maybe they did it multiple times. We don't know for sure. We had the talk with Ellie long ago, as we did with Sarah. I think you need to adjust your talk script a little bit, okay? We need to up the ante over here. We approached the situation calmly and have since met with the father and his parents. Ellie is insistent on keeping the baby. She is 3 months along. We have not told Sarah yet. Ellie's mother. We do not know how to approach the situation. We don't know how she will be able to take it. Me and my wife are considering telling Ellie the truth, but we need Sarah to be there.
So the guy knows, huh? The new husband.
The new husband knows. Yeah,
He knows
they're
everything.
all
Okay.
on board.
Ellie's husband is keeping it from Ellie.
Yeah, so we have some
I
quick
don't know if
relevant
that's-
comments. So let's take a pause right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I
Here's
think
some
we
relevant
need-
comments
we need
from
a
our
full
guests.
timeline. We need a
yes,
full
okay.
timeline.
So, the author of the story had a daughter, very very normal, later in life,
Regular
whatever.
daughter stuff.
That daughter, Sarah, became a teen mom.
At 16.
At 16, the teen mom didn't want the baby to know that she was the mom. It's like, hey, raise them as sisters, da-da-da-da. Wasn't really close. Finally, the teen mom eventually has children again later in life, becomes closer with Ellie, and they're like...
But Ellie still does not know that Sarah is her mother.
The teen mom is still reticent to reveal the truth.
God.
Still has not revealed the truth of this. Revealed the truth yet. Now the baby of the teen mom is also
a baby.
pregnant as a teen mom.
Yeah.
Again we have double teen moms.
And so is OP asking, like, should I reveal to Ellie that
Yes.
Sarah
Do we
is
reveal?
the mother?
Do we tell the truth? Which maybe we pull it.
Yeah.
Tell the truth or not. But
do you reveal? So basically,
Yes.
it's like, do you go against Sarah's wishes, the mother's wishes,
Yes.
and tell Ellie?
Our
What do you
esteemed
think?
guests, take it away.
Personally, as a 19-year-old female who has never had a baby,
Talk
thank
to
God,
us.
Thank God. I don't have a mother. I lost my mother very young, and personally, having a mother figure is a very important step in having in a woman's life.
Yeah.
I feel like having a woman, because I live with my dad, and me and my dad are best friends, but still, having a woman is a very having a mother
For sure.
is super important. I
Yeah.
feel like maybe tell her when she's like a young teenager, because honestly, if I was in that situation, I would have been able to take it when I was like 13, 14. But when you get to a certain age of like 18, 19, like where I am, that would be world crushing.
Yeah.
If you found out your dad was your uncle?
Oh God! If I it would have ruined my life. But if I was like 12, I think I would have been able to take it. So I think it's like at the right time.
I think Sarah's holding on to this idea that she can keep this alive forever when really it's just going to snowball into something
Yeah.
greater
It's gonna be
and
worse
bigger.
It's
and
going to
worse.
be worse.
And yeah, I think she needs to let go of this idea and come to like reality and kind of realize like what she really needs to do for her family and for her kid and for her granddaughter.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a perpetual, like, that granddaughter is not gonna realize that their grandmother is their grandmother.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, true.
And then that granddaughter, like whoever that granddaughter has a baby, that grandmother is not gonna know that granddaughter is gonna not know her family, and it's gonna be a whole messed up family
and
tree.
the cycle continues. I
And-
think also it's like that idea where the best time to
Of
plant a
course.
tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is now.
Yeah.
The best time to tell that she was your daughter was like 10 years ago, but the second best time is now because it's only going to get worse.
It's gonna get so much worse so
Yeah.
quick. Having a mother figure is so important, and not having one is like, it's definitely impacted me.
Yeah.
And it impacts many girls who don't have mothers. And I would say, like, even having a mother figure, because I assume that
Which I
having her as a
think-
sister is a mother figure.
I think
Yes.
OP
Yes.
is acting as like the parental figure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
so yeah, she does have a, but
She
like,
has a mother figure, but she doesn't know like that isn't
There is
the
a difference
actual
though,
mother.
Yeah.
because I do have a mother figure who's my aunt
Right.
actually, which is crazy because my aunt is my mother figure. My actual mom is gone, but it's just there is a difference. There is a telltale difference of mother versus mother figure.
Yeah.
And you won't, even if I did learn that now, like even if now I learned my aunt was my actual mother, it would still mean a lot to me. And
To know.
it would
Yeah.
mean a lot to me to know. I wish that if it was true, I would love to know, as I am a mature woman and I believe that. But
For sure. And I also think that
Yeah.
Sarah needs to, I think it would be better for Sarah and her family if Sarah could put her ego aside, not in a bad way,
yeah.
but just, it helps a lot when you can put your ego to the side of conversations that you need to have
Yeah.
and just kind of like go with the flow of things, because that's how you can find peace with yourself and peace with your surroundings.
Totally.
I think that when you hold on to the ego and like when you hold on to all these different, like she's holding on to the sense of self she had before she had the baby, and I think
It's just
that
making it. It's just making
Yeah.
it worse.
So
Like, it's
yeah,
not
in
for
gonna-
sure.
conclusion, tell immediately
Tell
as soon
immediately.
as possible.
As soon as possible.
Tell immediately.
But we don't know how old they are now, huh? They're like
15,
around
16 is
the daughter.
the daughter that's now going to be a teen mom.
Yeah,
is
the
around,
double
is around
teen
15
mom.
or 16.
She's like 16.
Yeah.
She's around 15 or 16 right now.
It says
so.
you have to tell it, and then the grandbaby hasn't been delivered
The
yet. right?
grandbaby is 3 months pregnant.
You
3 months
need
pregnant.
to
So
tell her
do
before
it
the
now
baby
before the
delivers,
baby's out.
yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for your commentary.
Of course.
and
So
Thank you
is
so
there
much.
an
Sharing your story as
update?
Well, so shooby-dooby-doo. Here we go. So I decided to write an update as I'm still getting messages on this account. First thing I want to address is the main issue. I was wondering about advice on what to do about finding out by my daughter, Ellie, 15, so that is the age, is pregnant. But that we have had the exact same situation with her older sister, Sarah, now 31, who is actually Ellie's biological mother.
She's had so many years to tell the truth.
Dude,
That's crazy.
my God.
31.
So it's all like 15 years, huh?
15 years,
Oh my
15 years.
God.
So I decided to just focus on helping out Ellie, who is now 4 months pregnant. We didn't want to stress her out by telling her about the adoption yet. In fact, we know we should have already told her a long time ago, despite her mother, Sarah's emotions on the matter.
Agreed.
It's not like we even knew the details on Ellie's father, so that would have been Sarah's talk. But as Ellie's parents still should have told her the truth when she was younger. Now, a week ago, I made the post that Ellie told the family about the pregnancy. She had since told my parents, her boyfriend's grandparents, and then of course she told her actual biological mom, Sarah, who didn't know up until this point. Sarah did not react well, but told her that she would support her. Of course, Sarah reached out to us after, very upset, but said she was ready to talk to Ellie first about the adoption with us, finally.
Wow.
And she said that she wanted to tell Ellie about her father alone. So, again, Sarah hasn't even revealed to OP.
Yeah, no one knows.
No
who
one knows what the
actual
father situation is
of Ellie is.
But she wants to sit down one-on-one with Ellie and
Good.
tell her about the
That's
father.
great.
Super quick gut check.
Yeah.
That's good?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be quick.
Yes.
Like,
So-
yeah.
So we
burn.
sat down and had the discussion. Ellie was, of course, upset, but calmed down after a while. She, of course, had questions about her father. Sarah had that discussion with her. At the time, I didn't know what she was told, but it was none of our business. But Ellie told us she knows who he is.
Oh.
And said she didn't want to reach out, so we moved on after that.
Oh, yeah.
The other day, I got a call from my sister-in-law, Renee, 31 female, my brother's wife. She was angry and was asking what kind of sick ideas Sarah was putting in Ellie's head. She started mentioning stuff about Ellie's adoption. So after I got her to calm down, she told me what happened. She claimed that Ellie had messaged my brother, Ethan, 32 male, and told him about the adoption and wanted to talk to him. This confused me because me and Ethan didn't talk much. We were never really close because we were 21 years apart. So much age gaps in this.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't deal with age gaps.
Yeah. So he was my mother's late child, and he always got along with mine and our sister's kids as well, as they were all around the same age. And Ellie only saw him on the holidays, so telling him about the details in her life did not make sense. Renee then explained that Ellie claimed that Ethan was her father.
Ethan.
And again,
Who is Ethan?
Ethan
The guy, the man, the dad.
is OP's brother.
Brother. Oh. Duh. What?
Wow.
Ethan is OP's brother.
AKA Sarah's uncle. I believe.
By blood or by marriage?
Is that not
I don't
incest?
know.
It's incest.
Let us know.
It could be.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
In the chat.
This family tree is confusing. The roots are intertwined.
Maddie says no ICU. Fair enough. Uncle by blood, Jellybus says.
Uncle by blood.
Wow.
I mean,
okay.
it's bad either way.
Yes.
But it's worse by blood.
So, Renee explained to me that Ellie claimed that Ethan was her father because that is what Sarah had told her.
Oh.
And told him that he was going to be a grandpa.
Oh.
Uncle, Daddy, Grandpa.
No.
I had to sit down for a while. I called Sarah and we had a long conversation. She told me, yes, it was true that Ethan is
No,
Ellie's
she
biological
knew?
father.
Ethan's about to
She
catch
knew
some
the whole
hands.
Dude, that's just child endangerment.
Sarah and Ethan were very
Disgusting.
close when they were young. They were only 8 months apart.
Wait. Oh, because the age
because
gap.
because of the age gap.
Wait, but they're not. Are they blood related?
They are, from the comments from Jellybutt, yes. I
think we
don't
need a
know.
Family tree.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
they're only 8 months apart. So
Yes.
because OP's there's an age
Some
gap
other
between,
issues, though.
There's an age gap between OP and
Yes.
Ethan.
They're 8 months apart. They're
Okay,
8 months
so
apart.
so Ethan and Sarah are only
These
8
two-
months apart.
yes.
So it was the same age, but it
But-
also may be the same blood,
Yes.
which is bad.
Which
Is that a cousin?
bad.
Is
That's a
no, they are.
her-
There's just an age
it's
gap.
her
That is
uncle.
her uncle.
that
Biologically, family tree wise, that is her uncle.
so she fornicated with her uncle or her brother.
her uncle of the but the
Her
uncle's
uncle
the
daddy
same age.
about to be a.
Uncle daddy husband.
Uncle daddy
Uncle
husband.
daddy husband.
Oh my God. Okay.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah.
God,
Correctamundo. Let's see here. So,
Oh my god.
This is Alabama.
Sarah,
Alabama,
Sarah
for
and
sure.
Ethan were very close when they were young. They were only 8 months apart. Sarah says that when they went through puberty, feelings changed, and that every time she went to her grandmother's, they would hide away from everyone and have "quote unquote" their own time.
Wait, before they knew? Or after they knew?
They knew.
They knew
always
they
knew.
were related
They
the whole
always knew.
time.
They
we have to
always
find
knew.
what state this was in.
Always knew.
This
They
is
always knew.
nasty.
So
Disgusting.
Sarah was upset talking about this, but told me that he never assaulted her and that it was always consensual.
Okay, this is what happens. I watched a documentary like 2 days ago in Alabama. This is the same stuff. Same stuff that happened. No, it was like
You
it
are-
was like
what was this
incest.
documentary
It
on
was like
Alabama?
it was like incest in Alabama. I watched a
Oh,
documentary.
yikes.
And
Why are
this
you
is-
watching
my
that?
God.
it was like
Yikes.
this YouTuber who does like America stuff. I don't even know, but this is exactly
Wow.
what happened.
Was it Tyler
Oliveira?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Was I
It was the
investigated
same
the
man who
most?
did the Las Vegas investigation with the woman who was an ex stripper.
Andy Callahan?
Maybe I don't
Channel
forget.
5?
I could look. Wait,
Yeah.
That's fine. Doesn't matter.
But
Doesn't
yes,
matter.
exactly,
so
but yeah.
Sarah was upset talking about this, but told me we already read that. She never wanted to tell me because she was ashamed of the fact that the father of the baby was also her uncle. Shout out Uncle Daddy Jesse.
Uncle Daddy Jesse.
In the chat. Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy Jesse's
Uncle
in
Daddy
the
Jesse
chat.
Uncle
is
Daddy
indeed
Jesse,
in the
shout out
chat
to
as we
you.
speak. Is in the chat as we speak. I have since talked to Ethan as well.
Okay.
He denied it to Ellie over text. Oh, I have since talked to Ethan as well. He denied it to
Oh.
Ellie over text, but told me that it was true. We exchanged words back and forth. Even if this was consensual, how could he sleep with his own niece? He had all of these, but I wasn't hearing it. He said all of this, but I wasn't hearing it. He knew of the pregnancy and being Ellie's father the whole time, and he never bothered to step up and say anything. I have talked to Ellie about it. She says she was upset when she found out, but she always thought she looked like my stepdad's side of the family. Does that mean it's not blood? Please help explain.
Oh God.
tell
Well,
us.
if
Chat,
it's a
Chat, let us
get to
know.
doing what you do.
well, if it's a step uncle, then it's not blood, right?
I don't know. I am just
Well,
lost.
Did they
no,
say
no,
step uncle?
Okay, the exact sentence was
I ain't that kind of Uncle Dad.
Uncle Daddy Jesse.
Uncle Daddy Jesse.
she said she was upset when she found out, but she always thought she looked like my stepdad's side of the family.
So he's like,
God.
I wasn't sure if she was blood related or marriage related, and he's like, she always looked like the
How would
stepdad,
she not know?
and so she's like, oh, she's probably not blood related, so it's fine to.
Well, she looks like him because that is her biological father, but the question is, did he have a blood relation to Sarah, her mother?
Right.
That's
so
the
morally
question in
and
hand. She of course
genetically
looked like her
wrong.
father because that is indeed her father, but I digress. So, it upsetted me when she mentioned that because honestly, I see it. It is pretty obvious now. I always knew that Ellie favored whoever her father was because she didn't look like anyone on our side. But I never suspected Ethan. Okay, I think we might get some more context here. So,
Let's go.
my mother and stepdad have found out about Ethan. And Ethan told Renee it was true. She left with their kids to stay with her family. Ethan has tried to reach out to Ellie now, but I don't want her speaking to him. I am still her father, and I don't think she is safe being in touch with him. Ellie has shown no interest in talking with him. I asked her why, and she reached out to him before talking to Sarah or us about it. So basically, Ellie kind of knew before anyone else that was her father and
Ethan,
confronted him about it
Okay.
before any of this
And
went
OP's
down.
like, I don't want Ellie talking to Ethan
OP wants to
because
cut him
I don't
off.
trust Ethan at all. OP wants
Correct.
to cut Ethan off.
Correct.
Okay.
I asked her why she reached out to him before talking to Sarah or us about it, and she said she just wanted to know her side of the story, but feels betrayed for being lied to.
Also, we have some. OP had a stepdad, and that stepdad had a baby with OP's mom, and the product is Ethan.
So Ethan is still related, but slight less related.
It's OP's half brother.
Half-brother.
OP's mom is the shared parent.
So still
they
relation,
are, but like it's like,
but at least
2 or 3
like
down
less.
the line.
Like baby could have certain deformalities.
It's still. I mean, yes, but they still share.
Yes.
a
There is
grandparent.
blood.
There's a grandparent
blood is shared.
involved.
I'm gonna close
That's
this.
like a yeah.
I'm
okay.
going to close this out with some relevant comments, and we're going to discuss this insane mess. So, can someone draw a diagram up? Please do. Please do.
Oh my God.
This is is this a family tree or a braid or a wreath? Dude is a great grandfather at 53 years old. Another.
Wait, who is the 53?
OP.
Okay.
The author.
53 now?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. They are now a great.
Yeah.
This is
Wild.
insane.
A long time.
Another user replies, I think OP's the daughter's father, grandfather, and uncle at the same time. So running that back, I think that OP's okay. So OP is the daughter's father's grandfather and uncle.
What? I can't even.
Wait, which one's the real one?
He's the father. OP is all of the above at the same time.
Smash that can.
OP is the father, grandfather, uncle.
Yeah.
OP
Oh,
is
wait,
literally.
I thought the author was a woman. Was the woman?
I thought it was too. That's actually
That's
the father.
so funny that his name is OP
OP
because
is
he's
the
like
father.
overpowered.
Oh,
on, like,
OP stands for original poster.
I know.
But honestly, the fertility is going crazy over here. So, his daughter Ellie is his daughter, granddaughter, and niece. He cannot be more related to Ellie. He is like 3 family members in one.
He's the OP family member.
God.
Wait, father, grandfather.
It was
and
yeah.
uncle?
That's so much. It's like all the Infinity Stones are being related.
Yes.
That is
What in the
insane.
House
the
of
Thanos
Dragon
of
did I
religion.
just read? So many GD banjos playing in my head right now. Alabama. Edit. Also, you're the grandfather, Pops. Better adapt to the new role. And the final comment, just breaking it down. Sarah is OP's. Okay, I'll just read this and then we'll break it down. Okay, Sarah is OP. Oh, sorry. Sarah is OP and his wife's bio daughter. Sarah is Ellie's biological mom, sister, and cousin at the same time. Ethan is OP's brother. Sarah's uncle and baby daddy. Ella's great uncle and biological father.
I'm not gonna get this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get
let's
this.
just give up on this.
That
Let's
is
stop right here. This is just pointless.
What is important is it's disgusting.
Yes. Okay.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Was this in Alabama?
I
Yeah,
have no
no,
idea.
we have no idea.
We need to find out.
What's the
We
real
need a
question
state
here?
search.
Where
The
do
real
we even
question
begin?
is, what the
Why?
fuck?
The question is
Why?
why?
Why does this exist?
Oh my God.
I truly think this whole family's they're all ugly as hell. So they all have to just incest because they have no one else.
You know what?
That's crazy.
I think
bro.
here,
Is it
here-
true?
Here's
Maybe.
the takeaway.
Yeah.
They're all ugly.
Wear protection.
Where
Amen.
If you're gonna
Oh my
hook up with
God.
your cousin, at least wear a
Please.
condom.
With and
What in the
without
trailer
family.
park? Like I said, what in the
Oh
trailer
my
park?
God.
That's so
The
valid.
fact that we have to
Wonder if this
specify.
family doesn't have bleed.
Oh,
And please also
creepy.
don't hook up
Maybe
with your
they're
cousin.
like
Yes, don't do
Or
that.
uncle.
I
Or
think they're-
uncle, brother, daddy,
Uncle,
grandfather.
brother, yeah,
Alabama.
Uncle, Daddy, Jesse.
Oh my gosh.
But shout out to Chris Tinfoil Hat for the 10 gifted memberships and giving us another 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. And also,
That's our friend.
let's go.
Hi guys.
Hello.
What's up?
I want to thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks for
so much
coming
for
on.
being a guest and your
If you guys
insights and
want to
sharing your
hop
story.
in and
Yeah?
sit in for them, you
All right.
can.
All right. What's
Do you want
what's
to sit
going on?
here?
We're reading stories.
Yeah, come sit.
And getting your insight. Thank you
Bye,
again.
chat.
They say bye,
Bye.
chat. Say bye,
Tell
chat.
them bye. Wait, Riley,
subscribe to
let them
OK
say bye.
Storytime?
Bye, chat. Don't drink and
come
drive.
back, come back, say bye.
Wait, one more time.
Okay,
one more time.
chat.
Yeah, say bye.
Bye, chat.
Yay.
Casey.
Bye guys.
All right.
Subscribe to OK Storytime.
Oh, that's
Love
freaking
you guys.
right.
Yeah.
That's freaking right.
If you haven't already subscribed, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Get with it.
Do you guys have any drama that you want to spill?
Oh, Jenny.
Uh-oh. Jenny.
We can't.
Why not?
That's confidential.
But it's just between us and chat.
There's
No,
only a
it's just
couple
chat.
of people
Someone's
in
gonna
here,
know.
and they won't tell.
Care to explain?
No.
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 Yeah.
What if you do no names?
No, we still can't. This can't be on the net. Sorry.
All right.
Oh.
Tiger slash. Incriminating evidence.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Guys, you
y'all.
were the best.
This Sam.
And John.
Yeah. What was your name again?
John.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet
Sam.
you guys.
Max.
Yes,
Go have
enjoy.
fun.
Thank you for your
y'all.
commentary and your stories. Amazing. Awesome. Sauce.
Dude, what a vibe they were.
Vibing, guys.
Yeah. Faria says that's a fun bunch. Darn straight.
Darn tootin'.
Darn straight.
Oh, Riley, can you hand me one of the things?
Yeah.
Wait, is there like a bag that we can put the things that we've finished, just so we don't get in trouble?
Yeah, we are at risk.
This is great. I miss being out. Don't you miss being outside?
Yeah, it is very fun.
Hey,
I'm
do you guys
so glad
want to
we ran into
spill
Psychedelic.
some of your drama? Okay.
Here we go. Oh, great.
Where can I put this one?
Empty it out and.
Do we have like a? I mean, it's
What do you mean?
empty.
Oh, this or
Well,
yeah.
I just finished one,
Oh, right here. Or,
but then it's oh
yeah, it is.
well. I'll just throw it out.
Okay, guys, we're still here. What's going on, everyone? Ava and Max, was that their name? Ava and Max, yes. Guys, did you like those guests? They were awesome. They were so great. Bon says Ava says, oh, Brittany said Riley butt. Let's freaking go. Gotta love that cake though.
What's this? It took us a sec to get into the.
Yes, but now we're here. People are coming. Oh, do we owe the people a certain spinning
wheel
of certain
spin?
things? Oh, let's freaking go.
Come on our podcast.
Come on.
Let's
Sit
do a
all
wheel
down.
spin.
Alrighty, I can't wait. First
Spin
outside
that wheel, Riley.
Ooh, now I
Also,
have
if you haven't liked the stream, what the heck are you doing? Like the stream.
frickin', you guys can get a whole nother freaking wheel spin, all right? So what are you doing? I'm gonna have to wee soon too.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Spin that. Wait, Riley, we're gonna
Spin.
spin that wheel. All right, get it.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh no.
Go.
Oh wait, was that because we used the screw to hang up our sign?
Oh, it may
Hey.
have been that. I gave it back.
What is it?
It's the girl. Guess who's gonna be the Insta girl now?
Who?
Who?
It's either gonna be Sam or I. You guys get to pick.
All
I'll
right.
put a
Oh,
poll
nice.
up.
Who do you
Poll,
want to
I'll put a
see?
poll up. Sam or I?
Sam or Riley?
Also, can I use the bathroom while you guys continue
No.
talking?
Yeah.
Do you want to join us?
Do you wanna come to the pod?
Yay, we have new friends.
Hop in,
Chat.
hop in.
Get ready.
No,
Chat, we have new
Hey,
friends,
you guys can
chat.
share this seat if you want.
I don't know. No.
You can sit. You can both sit if you
Yes.
want. It's sturdy.
It's super strong.
It's sturdy. We have new friends.
Here, we'll adjust it for you. We just gotta adjust the camera, but we will
Oh, yeah,
make it happen.
yeah. Switch out.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna go use the bathroom while you guys do that.
All right, come sit down. Can we see everyone? Here, I'll move over a bit. Don't move over. All right. Oh, okay. If we call on, I don't think we've put a poll yet. Welcome everyone. Dude, I also, if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, what are you doing? It's Samuel Donner on Instagram. I've been an Instagram girly recently.
You
And
have,
it's been,
dude.
I have.
Let me get the
I've been
poll up.
posting stuff. Don't mess up Riley's shot, Sam. I'm trying not to.
Yeah, thank you. Who said that?
Why does it? Chat clearly wants Sam. I don't think that's true. I think Riley's getting just as many votes.
Let's see here. Start poll and boom.
All right, we're starting a poll. Okay, so just so you guys know while the poll is going, so we're a relationship advice show where we give good advice goofily. So basically, we're gonna read a story and we're gonna decide like if someone's an a-hole, what should they do in the relationship, all of this stuff.
Is cursing allowed or?
Cursing. Don't try not to curse.
Okay.
Try not to curse.
No cursing.
No cursing. No cursing.
And keep the mic close.
Yeah, and like honestly, rest it on your chin too if you want to have the best audio possible. Okay. Is there a vote going on, Riley?
It's going on.
It's not working.
The poll is not working. Here,
The
let me
poll is not
refresh it.
working. All right. What episode are we doing?
Oh, they're saying me.
See?
5:30 S1.
Why is it saying no contact versus contact?
What? Oh no, it broke. Oh no. Okay, one was Riley. What just happened?
It broke.
What do I do? It's not.
All
What
right.
the heck? Okay, I think it was me. I think they said me.
I don't know.
I see a lot of ones, and I was one.
It says no contact. I think they
No,
don't want you to contact.
Do you want to do it?
I just want the poll to work.
I'm sorry, Sam. Everyone puts one, and one was for Riley.
Just put. It's not where. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Boom. See? Told you.
All right.
I am right.
All right. Which one are we reading, Riley?
5:30.
5:30 S1. 5:30 S1. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
What were your names?
I'm Khadija.
Khadija?
Yeah.
I'm Sam. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Sudarshan. You can call me Sud.
What is it?
Sud.
Sud?
Yeah.
Okay. Khadija and Sud? Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Khadija and Sud, welcome. You're on OK Storytime, and we are about to do this next story. So, wait, I already read. I think we just read story 1, right, Riley? Is it S2?
No, S1.
Oh, it's S1?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Answer.
Go?
Go.
Okay. So the question we're trying to answer is, when should you tell your child that they're adopted? All right. And so the first story is, and this is from people that are basically telling their stories and asking for advice. So my twin sister and I took a DNA test and found out we're not related. What do we do? What do you think? More to this story, but initially.
I think they should, I don't know.
I think confronting the parents is the first way to go.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. So my twin and I are fraternal twins. Recently, we took a genetic test for fun because we wanted to see what we shared and the differences between us. Since we still share genes, fraternal twins are like siblings genetically. My grandparents had suggested the tests and got them for us, so our parents didn't know about it, but our results made no sense. My twin was coming up almost completely as Eastern European and Western European, which makes sense as most of my family are Croatian, German, or Austrian. So all of that would be accurate. But mine wasn't anything like that. It was almost completely Scandinavian with some Russian and a couple of other places. So basically, 2 twins took DNA tests.
Whoa.
And one was from a completely different part of the world than the other.
Wow.
So it seemed impossible, and we had no matched DNA. So we were literally twins. We have to share the DNA. My twin said they must have mixed up my sample with someone else's. We ended up contacting the company, and my twin and I took the test again, and it was the same results. So both my twin and I were really confused. We told our grandparents, and they just said that was interesting and said nothing else. My twin said we should tell our parents and see if they had ever done a genetic test or if any one of our siblings had, and then we could see if somehow ours were still right. I mean, it kind of made sense. I'd have Scandinavian because I'm much taller than my mother and quite a bit taller than my twin, and I'm way better at football and handball than she is, and I'm very blonde compared to the rest of my family, but I had thought it was German. So when we told our mother, they reacted almost the same way as my grandparents, but she seemed annoyed and said they're inaccurate anyway, and our grandparents shouldn't have told us to take one. And then when he asked our father, he basically said nothing. And there is more to this story, but so far, do we feel like there is any funny business going on?
Yeah.
Do you think anyone's lying?
Science is fake. That's the funny business.
Do you think
Science is
anyone's
not.
lying?
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
a paternity
What's a
test?
DNA test?
Yeah.
DNA isn't
it's
real.
always false. That's yeah.
What do you think? Do you think there's someone lying here or not telling the truth?
I think the mom's definitely lying.
Why do you think so?
Because, I don't know, I believe the DNA test.
Well, we're going to see. So I'm confused. I know my twin thinks it's just a mistake, but I don't think so. We have to share DNA about 50%. That's how twins and siblings work. Even though we're fraternal, we should still share quite a bit of DNA, but other explanations don't make sense. You actually share like 70% of DNA with a banana. So they would share more than that.
I love bananas.
Yeah, we love bananas. We stand bananas. My mother can't have cheated on my father because my twin and I would still share DNA, just less because we would have different fathers. The results mean we can't share a parent or even be related, but I don't see why my parents would adopt me if I'm not their child when I don't think they've ever been to Scandinavia, and why they'd adopt a baby that almost is exactly the age as their baby. I'm panicking. The person I'm closest with in the whole world, who I thought I even shared the womb with, might not even be related to me. My birthday might not even be real. None of this makes any sense, and no one is telling me the truth. I'm also scared my twin might tell her boyfriend about it, and then people might end up knowing that I'm some kind of fraud, and my family isn't my family at all. There is an edit and an update, but our new guests, what do you think the author should do now that they know that this DNA test is saying that they may not be related to who they thought was their twin?
I think they should try to find their actual parents, because I think they're adopted.
I think they may be adopted too. What do you think?
I think at this point, just be at peace with it, honestly, because I'm guessing it's been like, what, 20 years?
Yeah,
XYZ years. Yeah, been a while, right?
I'm curious, maybe Riley, we could do a poll. So you're saying try to find the parents. You're saying let it be. It's like too messy.
At this point, they are your parents, even if they are biologically your parents, right?
Yeah.
They
So
have
like, why
raised
does
you.
it matter?
Yeah, like at this point, like your fraternal twin is your twin or your sister, whatever.
But you're
and
saying you wouldn't be curious? Like,
I would be
who is
curious.
my actual...
I would be curious, but at the end of the day, what do I have to find out? Like,
So if you are, do you have any brothers or sisters?
yes, I have a sibling.
Okay, so if you did a DNA test and you
Yeah.
found out, what's your sibling's name?
Tanu, T-A-N-U.
Tanu. So
Yeah.
if you found out Tanu wasn't your actual sister,
Yeah.
you'd just be like, that's weird.
Fair enough. I'll be like, yeah, you got me there, but like at the end of the day, in my head, right? What more do you have to find out? Like, okay, like
yeah, it kind of doesn't change.
Wait, Tanu, lean in so we can see you.
yeah, it doesn't change much in your life, you know. Like your parents are still your parents, your twin is still your twin. At the end of the day, the more you find out, the more messed up it becomes in your head, and the more confused you become. And I don't know, like,
But what if you what if your family carries a rare gene that contributes to some kind of disease, or what if you need your family's like a medical history to solve some kind of medical issue?
Fair enough.
I'm thinking.
No, I'm asking you.
I'm thinking, what if like you were kidnapped as a baby, you know?
Dude, yeah,
Like
yeah, your parents could be kidnappers.
That's
Are you
every
gonna-
wild story could be possible in this scenario.
Exactly, that's the thing. You don't know.
I don't know. I'm kind of with his answer, because like I think like, oh, if there's medical history, yeah, I guess it's good for you, the person.
Your parents could be baby snatchers. They could have snatched a baby.
That's true, but I don't know if I can fault someone for being like, I just found this
Snatching a
insane
baby?
information. No. I'm talking as the person who found out that I'm like adopted or whatever, right?
You're adopted?
I'm like, yup. I'm like, okay, I just found this insane thing. I just want to learn to come to peace with it, and I don't want to like I don't know. That's a whole journey that could have a lot more pain in it.
Yeah.
And
So
maybe
John
it's doing more
is
self-work.
anti finding out the truth.
I could.
You could live without the truth.
Where am I? Do I find the biomom or not? What's the poll saying, Riley?
Find
Don't ask the
parents.
poll. I want to know what you think, John.
I want to know.
They say find bio parents.
Find by your parents.
Okay. How does that make you feel? That you're
I
against
think-
the chat?
I mean, the chat is always right, honestly.
Oh, dude, honestly,
we all agree about
chat
that.
is always
The
right.
chat is always right, you know? Whoever gives the money is always right. But yeah, no, honestly, why not? What resources do you have to find your parents, honestly? Like, you start from base 0, right?
Yeah.
So how do you go up that ladder of finding your parents? Like, that's my first course of action.
Yeah.
DNA tests, I
DNA.
think,
Yeah. If you do
and-
a DNA test, you can like find family
Yeah.
members or
Yeah.
something. But there is a juicy, thick update,
Oh,
but some
baby.
edit. So edit. I called the clinic where my mother gave birth to all my siblings. The day of my birthday, my mother is in the records, but only for one birth. Yeah. So something's up.
Have you considered the possibility that the twin is adopted and you're not?
I think that may be what could happen. Put an ICU in the chat if you agree. What's your name again?
Sud.
Sud. If you agree with Sud, put an ICU in the
Put an
chat.
ICU.
So, not twins. I don't know if it's an error or my mother didn't give birth to me. So, do we think that OP is adopted? Put your answers in the chat. But there are some relevant comments and a juicy, thick update. I'm going to roll right into it. So OP on asking her extended family members for answers and asking her parents and grandparents. OP responds, I don't think they want to tell me anything. They're all acting weirdly now. And I heard my mother yelling at people on the phone. I don't know what's going on, but there's no way they want to tell me what's going on. I looked when my twin wasn't there, but I only had close ones. I looked, but I had no close ones. So no close family members on the 23andMe or whatever the DNA test was. Only
right.
very distant ones. Only people who are eighth cousins and that sort of thing. So not very helpful.
Dang.
She sounded a bit too polite for that sometimes, and sometimes at odd times of the day. So I'm not sure it was always my grandparents, probably my father too. I guess the people that they were hearing on the phone. And then OP on her mother's records at the clinics and seeing if it was possible she was swapped at birth. We could have a swapped at birth potential. OP says, sadly, my mother has given birth every time in a private clinic that is very small. She prefers it. She thinks hospitals are disgusting, and she prefers knowing the doctors. So while that is possible, I'll look into getting a parental DNA done. It would be very concerning if that happened because at most, maybe 3 or 4 other women would have given birth at a similar time as her, but possible, definitely. And another thing is OP on getting her birth certificate from her parents, which might reveal more details on her background. I didn't think about my birth certificate. I'll ask them, but if they don't give it to me, then I'm sure it shouldn't be too difficult. And then OP on if her grandparents do anything about the situation. OP says, kind of. I did ask them why they suggested it, and my grandmother said that it doesn't matter. So the grandparents could have suggested getting the DNA test to kind of spill the tea on the parents.
So some bored grandparents who wanted some drama in the family.
Yeah.
Or they
potentially.
want the truth to be revealed. I don't know if you saw Miss Kildit's comment.
No.
But Miss Kildit said the most likely to be true scenario, dad's affair baby.
Oh, and they like adopted the dad's affair baby.
They basically like brought the child in and they're like, hey, let's just not talk about it. That's why the grandparents, because they were like, let's expose the dad. Expose the dad for his stinkiness that he had an affair baby.
Well, let's
Boom.
see if that's true. So OP responds, kind of. I did ask them why they suggested it. But she said she doesn't know anything about it and tell my mother that. I don't know why they deliberately upset my parents like this, but I'm only assuming that they wanted me to know. But I don't know why. I think my grandmother thinks I should figure it out myself. Now I know, but I literally have no clue when no one will tell me anything at all. And there whiz one final updates. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you scared?
I'm scared. What?
As you should be. Why are you scared?
Because what if he's about to find out his whole life is a lie, basically?
I think that is that there's a potential for that to happen. How would you feel if your whole life was a lie?
I would not feel.
I
She
would not feel.
She would be numb. But here's the update. So, drum roll, please. I'm adopted. You called it.
Oh.
So, I'm adopted, which was probably quite obvious as soon as I got the results, but I guess I was in denial. My parents told me a couple of days ago, not much, but a bit. I know that my mother was Danish and my father's old girlfriend from when he was really young, which is seriously weird. Mother was Danish. Again, I'm going to say it again. My mother was Danish and my father's old girlfriend. So the mother was the father's old girlfriend from when he was really young. So, later, y'all. Bye. Bye. Which potentially contributes to, who is saying it? Miss something?
Miss killed it. But
Miss killed it.
They came back and said that because they don't share DNA. I think I wasn't there for that part. Do the two
They don't share any DNA. Oh, they don't share any DNA, so I couldn't be an affair baby.
Yeah.
But it is weird that
they would be half siblings.
The mother is his father's old girlfriend. I asked them a lot of questions, but I didn't get answers to all of them. I don't know who my father is, how my parents were able to adopt me, and why. If she's even alive, nothing. Conspiracy theory.
Talk to me.
Father was cheating with his old girlfriend. Old girlfriend was sleeping with another guy. Old girlfriend told OP's father that it was his baby, and he adopted OP because he thought it was his kid, but it was actually the other person's kid.
God. Wow.
Mind
I
blowing.
think you're right, dude.
Is that a big brain move? Is that a big brain move? Did I
Did you
get
break it
Sam
down one
about
more
to
time?
predict this again?
Dude,
Yeah.
I predict in Challengers. I just watched Challengers. I predicted that. Like, I predicted everything in that movie.
We need to bring Sam back down a bit. We need to throw him some crazy curveballs that he won't predict.
Reddit Nostradamus. You heard it here first. But let's get into the truth and let's see if I am actually right. So, but thankfully, I am actually legally adopted by them, which is a relief. So legally adopted by what OP knows as their parents.
Right.
Since I was worried I might not be, and my birthday is actually my birthday, so they haven't been committing any weird fraud. It's very weird. My sister's been acting weirdly in my family as well, but in some ways, it's a relief. My parents still feel like my parents, my siblings like my siblings. I know that technically they're not, but I don't feel too upset about it. I'm just upset they lied.
Yeah.
And also, they won't tell me everything. I don't know if they genuinely don't know or don't want to talk about it, but at least I have an idea about everything now. I'm still not quite sure about how I feel about it, but I'm glad I know about things now. Plus, now I have a country that's actually good at football to support, which is nice. Maybe someday I'll find out about everything. Maybe not. I could probably look her up and find her if I wanted to, but I'm not sure if I do, if she's still alive. Although everything is different, it doesn't feel so bad, but it does at the same time. It's very weird. But I have a family that loves me, so it could be much worse. I feel sad about my twin since we're not actually related, which feels really different, and she's acting different as well, but I still love her a lot and my parents as well. I think it'll take some time to know how I really feel. In some ways, I want to be mad at everyone and do stupid things, but that's only sometimes. And overall, I feel okay, so that's good. And eventually, I think I'll be content with how everything is. One relevant comment to close us out. OP on looking into her background to find her biological relatives, especially her birth parents. I didn't think of that. Maybe at some point I will, but right now I'm happy with my family and how things are, and I don't really want to go through all of that right now. And that is where it ends. Basically, OP does not know the truth. We're left with no truth. How does it make you feel?
I called it again.
What?
I called it again and she couldn't find out anything.
She couldn't find out anything.
That's true.
Sood was right.
There's no point going through that much hassle, you know?
So basically, you're like, you had all of this emotional turmoil. You could have avoided it all.
Yeah,
right.
invest that energy somewhere else, you know?
What would you invest in?
Investing.
Investing.
Ooh, whoa.
What are your top picks?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Top stocks.
Top stocks.
Tesla's doing pretty good right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you do with your time?
Just I'm a college student, so outside of time I just socialize, like outside of academics.
Where do you go?
So we came here from Abu Dhabi, UAE.
Oh, no way.
So yeah, we just go around. There are a couple of beaches there, restaurants, just try out new food.
Sick.
Cafe hopping. So nothing much.
Heck yeah.
How long are you in LA for?
We're here for 3 weeks. We have one more week. So next Friday we leave.
Oh, dang. What
Yes.
have you done that you have liked most since being here?
Just going around. So again, there's no concept of Chinatown, Little Tokyo,
Yeah.
Koreatown, and back in the UAE. So again, seeing that was a new experience for all of us. That was pretty good. Trying out different food. We went to this restaurant which was shot in rush hour. The food
Oh,
shop.
sick.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. Yeah, the food was amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, that's pretty much what we were
Wait,
doing.
was the UAE where all the cars were being floating because of the
Yes, Dubai, yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right, for anyone who doesn't know, basically the UAE is like, we don't have enough rain, and so they shot some silver into the clouds. Aluminum into the clouds, and then it rained hella, and then everything flooded,
Yep.
and you saw all these cars floating in the
Yeah.
streets. Did your cars get
So we
wrecked?
weren't affected by it. We were in another city, just Dubai. As a city was majorly affected, but we had some storms. No flooding though.
No flooding.
But the roads
How do
were,
you feel that your government is controlling the weather?
I mean, you got.
I don't think. I think the UAE is great.
That
Is
sounds
great
like a
or
person
crazy?
that is going to be like murked if they
I
don't
think the
say.
UAE is great.
I swear the UAE is great.
Nah, no, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like there's barely any rain.
Are
Barely.
you guys like part of an Emirate family?
No.
No.
No. I'm Indian by ethnicity, so.
Okay. So what is there? If you say something bad about the UAE,
Nah.
No.
No, it's not like the CCP.
what? So why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous.
You feel nervous.
I'm not nervous.
I just. We're here on a school trip.
Oh,
Yeah.
scholarship.
Yeah.
So basically, if you get caught saying anything bad
Don't
about
fumble the
the
bag,
UAE,
baby.
There you go.
Don't fumble that
All
bag,
right.
baby.
The UAE is awesome. Nothing bad to say about the UAE here. We like that they changed the sky.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
heck
thanks
yeah.
for coming on.
Take care.
Peace.
Great meeting you, dude.
See you guys.
Adios. Actually, my girlfriend was supposed to be in Dubai the days that it rained. Thank you. Have a great day, y'all.
Later, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Hope you keep your scholarship.
Hope you keep your scholarship.
Dude, Sam, what the heck?
What?
She was like, I don't know, she might get in trouble now.
She's not going to get in trouble. If the UAE is watching this, she didn't say anything bad about the
Dude,
UAE.
the UAV
We
is
literally
watching right
said
now.
the UAE. We love the UAE on this podcast.
My girlfriend Naima was supposed to be in Dubai when the flooding happened, but decided not to go. Not because of that, just because of not wanting to travel. Like,
Also, you guys
A
know
million
that I'm a
miles.
loose cannon. What do you like? What do you?
I'm
don't
just a
know that.
loose cannon.
just-
You can't control what I say.
Yeah,
Government.
What do you What do you expect? What do you expect? That's what I do. Like, get off my booty
Players
hole.
gonna play. Am I right, boys?
Anyway,
Well,
that's the end of that story.
we got
Wow.
a dono. Also, we had another dono that was like
Ooh.
$10. That was like for John's booty cheeks.
For
I'm
my what?
sorry, it went away. I don't know who that was for, but thank you for that. Also, we have this one. Heidi.
With Heidi Browning, thanks for the $1 tip on the donut link. The family tree from the previous story is on Riley's channel and memes. Nice. Heck yeah. Thanks, guys.
Wait, what do you mean?
They
my
just
family
put
tree?
the okay.
Oh, they put
They just put it in your channel, like the family tree, to help explain it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, it was good. It was good,
I thought
Riley.
it was like that cousin thing that I did.
No.
They wouldn't do that.
It's
you
all
guys,
good.
You guys understand.
Right?
Let's read another one.
Let's read
Let's hit
another
it.
one. Where are we at?
S2. 530
what
S2. 530 S2.
5:30. Thank you. Shooby doop bapooey.
I'm cold.
I can barely hear you.
My fingers are cold. They're this is LA. Why am I cold?
Also, if anyone is from the UAE, don't tell the UAE. just keep it
Sam's
between us.
Regretting everything he said.
I'm not regretting it. I'm just this is a cone of silence.
If you're not regretting it, then why would you tell them to just go straight to the prince himself?
Honestly,
Let
the
him
princess
know.
beef with you shouldn't be seeding class. You know what? Fuck the UAE.
Oh my goodness.
It's a
Anyways, let's get into this. So, am I the a-hole for removing my wife's child out of my will after I discovered he is not mine?
That's kind of rough.
That's painful. This comes from External Reindeer, who says, I've been married for 15 years with my wife, and our son is 18 years old. I think I was a good father to him, always present, always supporting him. I was the first he talked to when he had a bullying problem, a math problem, when he needed romantic advice. He is straight but likes cross-dressing and doing makeup, and I was the first one to support him on that too, while his mom was trying to make him more masculine. However, recently I discovered that he is not actually my child.
How? Oh man.
Holla,
That's
we
rough.
want prenup. We want prenup, yeah.
That's always a rough realization.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it when
Yikes.
that happens.
I hate it when that
18
happens.
years, 18 years. Had your baby and found out the kid wasn't his. That's literally what this is right now. My mother-in-law said he had to tell me something important. She had to tell me something important. So I went with her, and she told me that my child is actually my wife's high school boyfriend's baby.
My child's my wife's high school boyfriend's baby, which is what we think happened in the last one.
Oh no, you can't call that one. You can't.
What?
You can't claim this one.
That
was the last story. No, it doesn't
happened.
transfer. It doesn't transfer at all. There's literally zero transfer. She gave him. She gave birth at 20 years old, but apparently she was cheating on me with her old boyfriend. My mother-in-law said my wife told her the truth after he was born, but she suspected that the baby didn't actually look like me, and my mother-in-law confronted her about it, but the baby was already born and nothing could be done. You could tell him.
Maybe not. Just keep it a secret. Keep it a secret until you die.
I was mad and asked her, why is she telling me this right now? She told me it's because she saw my son hanging out with his bio dad at a park and believes that he is back in their lives. I decided not to shoot the messenger and went out to confront my wife and son about this. After a long argument, they told the truth. The bio dad was back and wanted to meet his real son. A lot of crap has happened, and I am divorcing and cutting my wife's son out of my will because.
How old is the son again?
18. I believe.
That's messed up.
18 years,
like,
bro.
Like it's like it sucks because it's. I feel like at a certain point, it doesn't matter if the kid is biologically yours. If you raised a kid for 18 years, it's like your son.
Yeah,
you know?
but on the flip side of the coin, like, I mean, you can punish the wife by divorcing her.
Yeah.
But, dude, I'm like, that's not enough.
What? So punish the kid?
Not. That's the problem. Is like by punishing by trying to get back at her by not giving the will or whatever. You're also punishing the kid, which like you said, I think that is your kid at that point, and I don't know if that's fair to the innocent kid. You know, I don't know.
I don't think it's fair to the innocent kid at all.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, punishment for the wife is warranted.
I agree, but
Punishment.
does cutting the kid out of the will?
No, I'm not saying that's warranted.
And it's like, because something that we've seen in these stories before is like someone will realize that kid is not their kid, and then they'll tell the kid, "Hey, I don't care if we're not blood related.
100%.
I've raised you for 18 years, and you are still my son."
Here's what I'm saying. It's this double-sided coin of like, hey, you're my kid, so I want to support you. But now, not only has he had to pay for, care for, do all of these things for this child that wasn't his and was a lie, and now like the wife is, getting the bonus of like, hey, I know that my kid is going to be included in this will and will be taken care of to some degree by this inheritance. Like, she was able to get so much out of him, but like at the end of the day, like, and I agree with you, like, like if I was in that position, that's my kid, and I'm keeping him in the will regardless. But like this woman was able to get so much out of the lie, and it's just a frustrating side effect that just sadly exists.
Yeah.
Is the way I
Ideally,
see it.
just as much as you can, cut her out without
punishing the child. I agree.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens here. So, shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo, my mother. Okay, so I was mad. And asked her, why is she telling me that right now? She said it's because she saw my son hanging with his bio dad at the park and believes that he's back in her lives. I decided not to shoot the messenger and went to confront my wife and son about the truth. After a long argument, they told the truth. The bio dad was back and wanted to meet his real son. Sorry, I'm a little far back here. I never had a real son, and all this time I was putting all of my energy and effort into raising another man's child. I'm also consulting if it's possible to sue the bio dad for all the money I've spent raising his bio son throughout the years. While I don't agree with basically casting the son aside, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of like the idea of like suing the bio dad or like something, because like they got away with so much from lying. And
suing
it's
the
a
bio
coercion.
dad. I mean, can you sue the bio dad?
I have no idea, but it
Can
is.
you sue the mom?
At a minimum, they should have told him,
Yeah.
and that is coercion in my mind.
Yeah.
My wife is obviously mad at me.
I don't know if you can sue for that though.
I have
Chat,
no idea.
Can you sue for that? Let us know.
I have no idea.
I'm also gonna adjust your
Yes.
camera.
Brighten me up, baby.
Sorry.
Right, boys.
Boom, boom. My wife is obviously mad at me, but my son is just devastated. I can see him depressed, not talking to me, and
course, you
constantly
cut him off.
apologizing. And the poor kid had. The thing is,
he did nothing wrong.
He cannot help it. And also, I don't blame him at all for even wanting to connect with his bio dad. And he's probably confused and scared, and like, I want to talk to my bio dad. You want to join?
You want to sit down?
He just said, nice. Nice
There's
show,
a lot
bro.
of people that are not, as we learn from our friends from an undisclosed country, there's a lot of people from all around the world. So like there's a lot of people that just don't speak English.
This is true.
Here. So you're probably just like, nice.
So my plan was to divorce and cut contact with them right after that. But now I'm wondering if I'm going too far by punishing him too. And we have some edits, but let's stop real quick right here and talk about what should OP do? What should the author do?
Cutting off the son is
It's
a
too much.
ridiculous thing.
It's
I feel
way
like
too much.
I understand feeling like you've been lied to, and that sucks. But don't punish someone that you've built a relationship with for 18 years. That didn't do anything wrong.
Severely punish the people who wronged you. Protect the innocent people that had literally no choice and are now stuck in this horrible crosshair by literally no fault of their own.
Agreed. So I think what you should do is you should make sure that your son, because this is who he has been for the last 18 years, knows that you love him.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
You
just gotta
really
make sure you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think your actions are doing that.
Which honestly, the way he's acting right now is probably already kind of scarring the kid.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, like the kid is like being flooded with emotions right now.
Oh, dude.
Like literally his heart is being seeded with silver and aluminum, and the flood is pouring out.
He loves his government so much.
But we do have some edits here. So,
you guys are both uncomfortable with this bit.
oh no, I don't
love
care.
it.
I honestly
No,
don't
I
care.
love it. I love it.
All right,
I'm
all right.
actually not uncomfortable with it. We can talk about Dubai.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's go. I love talking politics. I've been
All right.
bringing it up
You guys,
recently.
you,
in my
guys,
house.
you guys were not down to go with me on the Dubai train.
Oh well, not with
No.
her, no. But now
She
we
looked
can
uncomfortable.
talk
That's
about
why I
it. Yeah, of
stopped.
course. I was just actually trying to get back to the story in
All
a
right.
convenient
I
manner.
was doing the bit with you.
Yeah.
I was like, sarcasm.
Yeah, Riley was with it.
And he did faces too. We were with you.
Me?
All right,
I
there we
wasn't.
go.
Yeah.
I like that we are all in the ship together.
I wasn't as much on the ship
Oh,
In
so
the
now
moment.
you're off the ship.
Well, I don't think I
Whoa.
ever said I was on the ship.
Yeah,
But I
you
said
did.
I was willing to talk about Dubai. That's what I said.
He was like,
All right, but
he's
he's
like,
willing to
my
talk
girlfriend, my girlfriend. He tried to say it 3 times. I saw that.
What?
Whenever you're like, my girlfriend almost went through Dubai, and then no one listened to you.
Oh, that's true.
I don't remember that.
I remember
I did.
that.
I did say that.
Uh.
I did.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anyway,
But I
let's go back.
Yeah,
to
let's
the
get back
story.
to the story. See, I told you it was a good idea to get back to. So, edit. Everyone is asking about this. The kid knew about his bio dad 4 months before I divorced. And yes, we did a DNA test. He insisted a lot of it, and after it came back negative is when I really think his depression hit. Y'all are right. Maybe it's useless to sue the bio dad, but I'll ask a lawyer anyways. Honestly, like both of them lied. The bio dad lied. The mom of the child lied. I don't think that's not okay.
Lying is bad.
Not good.
Lying is bad.
Edit number 2. Many people are comparing my situation to a stepdad or an adoption. There is a difference. I thought for over 18 years that he was my real son. I 100% believe that adoptive parents are real parents and their adopted children are the real children, but they willingly went into the adoption process. They know their family is not blood family. I was tricked into my situation. If I had known my wife after the baby was born, I wouldn't have cared because I knew it was someone else's son. But I thought this was my real son, and just now I find out that he isn't. Anyway, I need to talk to him when he feels like it. Unfortunately, that is literally all we have.
Well,
and
at
there's
least we have
no
an ending where
updates.
it's like, I will go talk to the kid.
Yeah, exactly. I think which, in fairness, I'm not saying his reaction was right, but I could understand him being very flustered.
Yeah, like sometimes confronting truths can be flustering and make people uncomfortable.
Totally. So,
But like sometimes the truth needs to be revealed.
exactly.
Sometimes the clouds need to be talked about.
The clouds need to be talked about, and pumping silver and aluminum is maybe not the move. Just
at the
raining
risk
all
of
over your
someone's
now
scholarship.
you're saying
At the risk of someone's scholarship.
we don't know that there was this
You don't see the fear in that woman's eyes? She was like,
bro. She's fine.
editors, cut that out. Wait, we can't because it's live streamed.
We can't. This is a live stream. But that's where that story ends.
That's it.
Wow. And the stream ends.
And that's where the stream ends.
Oh my gosh.
So make sure if you love Dubai, drop a like in the chat.
Drop a like for Dubai, baby.
Yeah. And if you don't,
What are you doing?
please.
Now he's mocking her. This Sam's the a-hole.
I'm not mocking.
That was literally mocking her, bro.
Was that how, what she was like?
Yeah, she was literally like,
She's staring at the camera.
I did a face. I was like,
Yeah, that was
And then-
that was John's face.
yeah. And then
Wow.
she left.
Anyway,
Anywho.
We
if
love
I don't wake up tomorrow,
Before the snipers
who
take
did
Sam
it.
out, Tiny Cat just
Yeah.
says, ignore the red dots on my forehead.
Yeah. All right. Am I the a-hole for making fun of Dubai? Put your answers in the comments.
Please let us know.
If you love us,
If you love
make
us,
sure to subscribe.
wait. Should we? Is there anything else we should say before we leave?
I'm trying to think. Thanks for
gotta
joining in the
pee.
outdoor. I know we were late.
Yeah. The outdoor stream is cool because it's like you never know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
I feel like what's cool about Venice is you do have people all over the world.
Yes.
A bunch of different cultures, and it's cool to be able to interact with people that we've seen, people that we've known, and I don't know. It's really cool. So, thank you all for supporting us, being here. It's really, really cool. And with that, if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you
And see you tomorrow.
It's raining lights.
I need a piece.